It's gonna be a chase right out the gate. You are correct about this. Yeah, I'm pumped for this. I don't even know if I have any like. Well, I guess I kind of do. I was gonna say I don't think I have any music for this, but I think I do. All right, regardless, let's jump on into it. You guys ready for this?
No.
Yeah.
All right. So, last session, you guys had decided to conclude your time in Goldar's mentor's home, whose name you found is Whittle Tinkercad. And having left Whittle's abode, you decided to go and investigate the Nato Temple to see if any of the recent events with the underground bunker has rattled or created some type of a reaction. Traveling there, you found out that it has. The front doors were basically closed. One person was positioned as guard into a very small space to allow travel between. They were not allowing entry to anybody of lower stature in the hierarchy of the Nato Empire or clan. And that inside, there was a lot of one-directional conversation slash yelling, you know what I mean? That kind of a thing happening from Osmos towards a crowd of others using a fine familiar rat. It's a rat.
Yes.
Yeah, I got
you
it.
Successfully figured it out.
Yeah, exactly. Using a fine familiar rat, you discovered that Osmos is extremely upset. No one is smiling, as is their entire pyramid scheme, and they are he's extremely upset and wants to know exactly what went down, who's responsible, and how to retrieve their goods. You guys then went inside, and Norbak, you were able to make it into the basement without much of any effort whatsoever.
So sneaky.
Yeah, sneaky, exactly. Waded way into the basement and found this extremely interesting cylindrical room where in the center there were 4 pillars of giants, of some type of giants that were in the process of what looked to be killing a humanoid man who held up a hammer from which tendrils of lightning struck across to the marble columns. And a beautiful pictogram displayed across the wall painting that you begun to investigate, and eventually Yubo joined you. You found a secret passage that led into an underground I don't know, type of a base of operations, another one, but this one seemed to tap into an extremely old the remnants of an extremely old civilization that had been buried or caved in and then swallowed by the earth. And you found temples, you found a forgery, a room with forges, who one of the people in there, you melted his face. You guys found secret rooms and such, bunch of different things. While that was happening, Kanan and Thorfinn, you split off to go and see if you could find any other information elsewhere. And Kanan, you received a piece of mail, surprising to you, but inside of it, you found a golden hairpin had leaves and things on the stem, but realizing that this was the same golden pin that your wife wore when she was among the living, you begun to seek out who had sent it to you, and it led you towards the Penny Homes tavern / inn on the eastern side of Winterfell. Going there, you discovered the individual who ran. You led and you followed chase, Thorfinn going around back, but you very quickly found yourself in an altercation. This person extremely powerful, as they very quickly dealt with you, but in that altercation, they blamed you for her death, and for whatever reason did not finish the last blow to put you out of your misery, and ran away. Unable to find their tracks, you returned to your group and as a collective explore the remnants of this underground base below the Nato Temple. Throughout it, one of the other 2 interesting things before the group ended up getting back together, because historically they split up. So that's exactly what happened last session. Hold on a second. There it was better. Kanan and Yubo, you 2 went off and discovered a some type of a residence for an individual. Finding no particular information about it, you started to explore and mess with things. There was a pool of water that Yubo discovered. Kanan discovered this creature that lived in the water, came out, started to attack, but Yubo entirely decimated this thing without any hesitance. And then you guys walked away exploring further, were attacked by a bullet, which you were impeding to its territory that it had marked, and almost became a problem, but two of you very craftily dealt it the final blow and killed it. You guys then as a collective went towards the very large monolith structure that still stood tall and in one piece, where everything else around it had toppled over, crumbled, and deteriorated. Inside, earlier, both Norbak and Thorfinn had went in, found a basin of oil with a singular flame in the center. Norbak had reached your hand in, and the flame engulfed your hand with the mark on the backside and went unconscious. Thorfinn, finding or thinking that was a brilliant idea, did the same, and they both went unconscious. The two allies, when you walked in, found the two unconscious on the floor, found the flame, but pulled them out. And in that moment, as they did, they turned over their shoulder to hear the voice of Osmos on the other side of the ravine, and extremely confused and intrigued to find the party here, he turned off the blue projecting lighthouse that was facing the monolith, and a very large blackish void begun to engulf the party. And within it, Kanan and Yubo, you saw this ever-present massive shape of a snake, and it deemed you both unworthy as it was about to chomp on Yubo's body, but Kanan presented the mark and it retracted. Negotiations unfolded, and it wanted the head of Osmos, in turn granting you the boon of this temple. Coming out of it, Osmos lays eyes on you, astonished, terrified, and he sets chase. That's where we're basically gonna pick up from today. So you guys are going to be running after Osmos, and the best way to do this is turn order. There we go. The best way to do this is to do this in initiative. Okay, everybody, go roll on a drive. Where's my book? Hold on a second. Music intense.
Of course.
Aha! There we go.
I didn't roll the lowest. Let's go.
I gotta get my book here.
Why is there 11, 17, and 15 still? What is that?
What?
In the turn order.
Wait, why is it double music? There we go. Turn order.
Why is there 11, 17, and 15 in there with no picture?
There's nothing for me. Just close yours and reopen it. Okay, I got.
No, it's on your screen.
Oh, what the hell? It's not on the other one. That's weird.
It's probably a character you didn't delete or something.
A character is hidden.
There we go. I was gonna say there's nobody in it. I promise you.
It's just some poor schmuck running away.
Oh, okay. That's not so bad. That's not so bad at all. All right, so right out the gate, as this happened, Osmos is surprised, and Thorfinn, you get to go first. That ravine between the two of you, or between your group and Osmos right now, is 45 foot span, and you have the path to your right and the path to your left. Where do you want to go?
Well, going right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How much movement does dash give me?
It's same set of movement again. You get another 30.
You get 30 more.
So another 30. Sige, 1, 3, 4. Oh wait.
Yeah, there you go.
I think he can dash it fucking again.
Yeah, you have your bonus action. You have your cunning action dash, you have your action dash, and then you have your regular movement as a rogue.
So, okay. I will
Kenny, you're up next.
try to jump across.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check. You look down, and it's about a 10-foot drop to the bottom.
Skill check. Acrobatics.
All right, not too bad. You're able to jump with your momentum and jump off the wall as oh, I saw the 16 as mine. Never mind, doesn't matter. You're able to make it to the other side. So that's 15 feet total of traveled space. You have 15 more feet.
1, 2, 3.
This is so bad for me. This is so bad.
He's already ahead. He's already gonna be ahead of you. He's right fucking there. It's not fair at all.
Okay, are you done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Kanan, you're up next.
Longbow attack.
Okay, go for it. That's fair.
If it dies before I get to
Oh, nice hit. Oh my god. You guys are not letting up today. Holy shit. What a way to start off the session. Unbelievable. All right, you pierce him right in the shoulder. It is a deep pierce. All right, you're go ahead. What else you want to do?
Second longbow attack.
All right, go for it. God damn it. That one. Oh, the first one actually doesn't hit. You know what? I'll just say it did because I already made it all cool and exciting.
He was surprised,
But,
you know? He didn't see the arrow coming.
Yeah, exactly. He's so surprised that as he was tumbling back to run, he actually loses footing, and the first arrow catches him right in the open space between his robe and his neck. The second one, however, bizarrely enough, bounces, hits his robes, and then you hear a metallic like ding mark as it just shudders off of his robes. All right,
Okay.
it is him. Oh, did you want to do anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And he is gonna leave. Okay. All right. That's the end of my turn. Norback.
40 dash.
We by the way, chat, last session we had talked about making running long jump distance half of your total strength value, which is different than raw. We're reverting it since we've talked about it last. We'll keep it going from then and just keep it as a 1-to-1 ratio. So whatever your strength score or strength value is how many feet. Ow! Fuck, that hurt. Ooh, that hurt. Anyway, sorry. Is how many feet
So
that
it's
you
a
can do.
1-to-1 now?
Yes, we'll do it 1-to-1.
So I could just jump this fucking thing.
Yeah. So using your full dash, you're able to, or your full running momentum here, you can leave it if you want to use your dash action.
Yeah, I used my dash action to start getting here, yeah.
No problem. Then that's 10 feet, 15 on the spot on the other side. That's, yeah, there you go. That's 20 feet. That lands you right here.
I'm right behind Thorfinn,
All right.
essentially.
Yubo.
I will dash here.
Okay, perfect.
That's it.
All right, Thorfinn.
Go kick his ass.
All right. So, 15, D, 3, and then another dash.
Taking such a bizarre pathing, but I love it.
Why
Wait,
dashing
what?
the other way?
Yeah, you take the
He went
path
down.
going north and get lost as you lose track of where he was.
Damn.
And a potion drops out of the sky, hits you in the head. You have a health potion in your possession now.
You fucking idiot.
Hey, I haven't been through this part, okay? So I
True.
don't really know.
That is true. He has no idea what's over here. All right.
Hey,
So you're still sleeping.
At least I'll know it's not that way when I run past to see him standing there. Like, okay.
Yeah. All right, Thorfinn, you all done?
Oh, God.
Oh god.
You all done, brother?
Wait. So cunning action and bonus action are different, right?
No. So cutting action uses your bonus action.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're the same
Okay.
thing when you use it.
All right. I guess I'm done.
Okay, you're done. Kanan, your turn.
I'll move here. I'm going to use a potion.
All right.
Make sure my health up. Okay. Okay.
Oops. Perfect. Okay. All right. Norback, go.
I don't like it when you say perfect.
So as of right now, you guys are out of initiative, and you guys can basically start moving however you want.
Wait, what?
You guys are right now out of initiative. For all intents and purposes, you guys are out of initiative and are able to move freely towards the direction you want to go. And I'll stop you if I need to. But
okay,
you guys,
well, don't go too far, guys. Like, let us move a little bit.
yeah, let me
I
catch
want to
up.
go in. I want to go into the tunnel.
Yep, you drop down
Get
10
through
feet.
the. to the big area where there was like a corpse and stuff.
Sure, no problem. You start to go down through the tunnel, and you find that it has a gradual incline towards through the wall, and then it eventually does spit you out on the other end over here, and you make it no problem whatsoever. You're able to.
Oh,
come
I'm
out
trying
of
to
the
get to the area where there was like the underground.
That wasn't
Is it
this.
not the same spot? Okay.
Nope.
So this spot here would have it probably.
Well, you know this spot back here. You never really went too far into this space, right? You just know
No, I
that
did
that
not.
tunnel is where the creature first came out and bit you out of the thing, which is right here. This is where.
Yeah,
This
I'll
is where
give it a
was.
shot. I'll try to go there.
Okay.
And go through that.
Perfect, no problem. Norbak and and Thorfinn, you guys come down through this tunnel for the first time, and you just feel a small film.
to be together.
Yeah, right. You guys feel a small film of water across the bottom of this space, and it would insinuate that it's flooded to a degree. But as you approach further down, you see this indentation into the ground, which is deeper than the rest of the space. And looking at it at a closer glance, it was once upon a time a trap. And above it, you see the remnants of some corpse that had the misfortune of getting impaled by the spikes at the bottom that is floating on top. All of this area has this like hanging liquid all over it. But yes, the space ahead of you is clear. You don't see Osmos.
Okay.
I'm
So,
stuck in the wall.
Oh, sorry. Apologies.
I'll swim across.
Sure, you can just leap across, no problem whatsoever. Or you could just drop down and little doggy pedal across, no problem whatsoever.
Uh,
Okay, the
Again,
two people in the
based
back.
on-
Yeah, go ahead.
I was about to say, Kenan, based on what I saw, it's probably not the best idea if you go with me. Because
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go through a small tunnel of water, and you can't swim in there, like, easily.
That's fair enough. See you on the other side.
See ya.
All right. You guys start to go make your way around. Thorfinn. Oh, hold on a second. Thorfinn and Norbak, you guys turn the corner, and on the other side, you can see these two massive barrels. The one by the wall right here is toppled over, and some of the fruit that have toppled out from inside are still rolling and stopping into place. They haven't fully rested yet, but they are laying in the water. Somebody was recently here. Obviously.
Before I move forward, I'd like to drink that potion that I just received.
Sure. Norbak?
Can I scout the tunnel where I'm at?
I just want to go in and start
Yeah,
smashing
perception.
barrels.
Give me a perception, Yubo. You go in, you just kick that one barrel, slams open, and the fruit just gets squished all across your feet. Some of these are exotic fruits you've never seen before, but nonetheless, they're squished now. There's another barrel across the pathway here. You go, you top it over and slam it open, and again, inside of our cured meats and old jerkies of sorts. No person, though. You see this pool of water right here that exists, and then you see there's a bear carpet, a old campfire that is still put out, and a table and a bed. The pool of liquid, by the way, is empty 10 feet down, but there's still water.
Thorfinn, how much you want to bet he jumped in here?
I kind of want to check like around where the barrel is like flipped over. Like to investigate it.
Okay, give me an
Or,
investigation
like,
check. Okay. Yubo, you begin to go, and not too far away, but on the ground beside, you could have easily missed it. Some of the rubble off of the wall that is loose dirt for the most part here had almost entirely covered another small section of tunnel that connected here from some time prior. But kicking it over and moving it off to the side, you can see that this tunnel descends down, and you, being connected to Ron and water so well, can feel a far thicker humidity content coming out from this tunnel.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in the tunnel.
Okay, no problem. You start to descend down and make your way through there as well. Kanan, yeah, you can join them now.
Okay.
it mattered for something, but it doesn't matter anymore.
Is he
Can
on the
I-
rug?
You look under the rug. No, he is not under the rug. Thorfinn. Oh, go ahead, Ken.
I was gonna say, can I look to see if there's any, like, from the fruit or anything like that, if there was any footprints that you might have stepped on? And
Give me a perception check. Thorfinn, you start to investigate the barrels and looking through them, but Immediately, nothing would stand out. But you realize that some of these fruit, outside the giant footstep or footprint of Norback, some of these fruit have indentations and depressions inside that have like something heavy was stored inside of them, and the fruit was just kind of placed around it, some type of a heavy object, and it is missing. It's not here. Both barrels have that. The one in the left barrel was thinner, like a plate type of a shape, and the other one seemed to be something more crude in nature. But yes, that's what you discern. Kanan, you notice that there are footsteps, wet footprints on the bed.
Okay. You said on the bed or toward the bed?
On the bed. On the fabric of the bed.
Okay. Point that out to the other guys. And
Why would someone have wet feet on the bed? Like,
Is
come
it-
on.
maybe there's a secret hatch or something that he had
Good
to
point.
climb to get to.
Yeah, good point. I stand on the bed and look for a hash or something.
Okay, give me an investigation check. Yubo, you eventually connect your tunnel over to the same space you were prior, where you start getting that nasty scent of rotting flesh and decay, and you find yourself in a space with that giant corpse of the previous Nato from the caravan expedition, just torn to pieces, but left there and now decaying without the presence of its consumer. You see beside you that pool of water still exists there, but no person in the room that you're in.
Okay. I will. Well, can I make a perception check to see if there's anything other that I couldn't see, like just at a glance?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. No, you find nothing else.
All right. I will jump in the water and try to go through a small tunnel, or explore a little bit the water. If there's anything, just checking inside the pool of water, and if there's nothing, go into the tunnel.
Okay, no problem. You start doing your thing. You guys are looking around the room here. Norback, you start to flip the bedding and everything over, and you don't find any latch. But what you do find is this extremely strong, piercing feeling on your back. And the two of you, Kanan and Thorfinn, you look over and you see from behind the bed, through the wall, a blade that sticks out and pierces Norback. And from it, this white, well, it would be a darkish blue light begins to emanate, and then it shoots off in an explosion. Norback, you, sir, are going to take...
Is this because I still had full health?
No, this is because he's hiding in the wall, and it's an illusory wall, and you're right in front of him. So that's
that'll do
why. Hold on a second.
I was looking for the wrong thing.
This. Yep. You, sir, are going to take... That is going to be 11, 12, 13, 14 points of damage. Oh, that's... Yeah, 14 points of damage. Nope, 18 points of damage. Bunch of it's radiant. There's radiant, there's piercing, and then there is fire damage as part of that. From the blade, as it retracts, you begin to feel a really, really hot sensation as flames begin to wreath across your body and cover you from literally head to toe. We're going back into combat initiative. Ah! Yes.
I'm tired of this stupid ass fire.
And you watch as this dummy is sticking out of the wall now, and in his one hand he's got a sharp blade, in the other hand you can see him stepping out with a shield brandished. All right, so he just went. It is Norback, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna take his shield from him.
Okay, make a strength check, please. He's gonna do an athletics or dexterity.
And I'm gonna be angry about it. I'm very angry about it.
You're raging?
Yes.
It would make sense.
It makes perfect sense. I'm not knocking for what you're doing at all.
Of course I roll super shit.
You still rolled better than I did. I rolled a 5, but he doesn't have as well of a modifier as you do. So regardless, you reach out, grab his shield, and rip it out of his hands, and he loses control of the shield. He just goes to two-handing his blade.
I don't think there's anything I can do now besides.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it.
You know, I'll just, step off the bed. I don't care if he does a fucking opportunity
He
attack.
is gonna do an opportunity strike on you. Yeah, he's gonna make an opportunity strike on you. That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. He's just gonna do it as a regular attack. So that is gonna. Ooh, you take 16 points of damage. Piercing damage. Well, slashing damage. So half.
So
you
half
take 8. And
So
he can move half his movement speed. So he's gonna go. Well, I guess he can't go there. Damn it, he's gonna have to go right here. Yeah, that's where he goes. He goes out of the space. What were you gonna ask, Thorfinn?
I don't know. It's like I was wondering if it's
Wait,
like,
why does he get to
what
move
the
half his
hole
movement
looks
speed?
like.
I'll answer your question. What'd you say, Thorfinn? Sorry, I didn't catch that last part.
I mean, like the hole he was from, like what size is it?
Oh, it's a
You
5
can
foot.
have it,
Well, it's
yeah.
hard to tell because it's an illusory wall, so you don't know exactly the full extent of the wall. You'd have to check the spacing of that afterwards. But you know that it fit him inside of it. So it's at least 5 feet wide, 10 feet tall, 8, 6, 7 feet tall, whatever. You get that it's enough to hold an average medium person.
Is
Okay.
it me next?
Yes, you're next. You're
Okay.
down the tunnel.
Am I through the tunnel or like just before the tunnel?
You're
Like,
not
this
progressing through the tunnel. So if you dash, you'd be out and in this tunnel looking up and calling for your allies.
one?
Wait, you have
And
a
if I
swim speed,
don't
right?
dash, where would I be?
You have a swim speed?
Yeah, I have swim speed. Yeah.
Then never mind. You're in the tunnel from just your normal movement, and you
I
come
have 14
surface up.
swimming speed, just for reference.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
You're in the well that's in this room, and you can hear above some kerfuffle taking effect.
Okay, I'll just yell guys and I'll freeze the water behind me
Okay,
with
nice.
shape water.
All right,
So
Thorfinn, you're
whether
next.
this,
Get
like-
to move?
You can hear your ally, the U-boat, is inside the well beside you, but you also see this happening in front of you. Oh, by the way, he can move because he's got an ability. That's why.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot half of the other part. Hold on, 5, 10, 15. He's gonna go right there, and he does not provoke opportunity strike from me when he does this.
Ah, thanks.
I forgot. I just read that. What do you want to do, Thorfinn?
Convenient.
So
I
you
can tell
were
you
gonna
the
pop
pages.
out of that well, right? So I just like freaked out for a bit, like, oh, okay.
Okay.
And I'll chase after him and attack with my sword.
All right, go for it.
With sneak attack, of course.
14 does not hit as you go reach forward to attack him, and you hear, "Hey, watch out!" And his attention, what was initially to look over his shoulder, completely turns towards you, and he seems to be more prepared to dodge out of the way, and it bounces right off of a metallic robe that he seems to be wearing.
Oh, interesting. I guess I will move here to block him because he can't.
Okie dokie. He has not had his turn. Okay, Kanan, it's your turn. Damn, he doesn't have a reaction. for that.
Ensnaring strikes.
I'm gonna move here.
Why are you? Oh, but you're right. Sorry,
Yes.
my bad.
Jeez. Are you still gonna need the rope to get out of that hole?
Oh, we're having a conversation right now. It could be useful.
Okay.
I could figure it out myself though. Don't worry.
Can I use one action to send a rope for him and still be able to shoot an arrow?
Nope.
No.
Nope. Your action would be to send the rope down, and I'll say because the distance is only 10 feet, you can also bring him up as part of that same action, but you won't get an attack during this turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, cool. You drop the rope down, Yubo. You see the hand pulls you up, and you are up and outside the well. Is that all you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, my turn. You watch as Osmos begins to run. 5, 10, 15. And on this side, he's gonna try to attack you. Actually, he looks over at you, Thorfinn, and he puts his blade out, and you begin to hear him say a bunch of different words and such. But Norbak, you actually understand it. He's speaking giant, and you hear him say, "I vow and what? I vow vengeance to you and all that you stand for. I will slay you here today." All right. That is a 23 to hit. You watch as his blade begins to glow blue again. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Glow blue again. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, I rolled so bad. Okay. Oh, that's okay. I can re-roll this. Okay, that's better. Okay, so that is gonna be 9 plus 4 is 13, 24 points of combination of damage. You take 24 points of damage.
I would use my reaction to half it.
Damn it. Okay, that's 12 points of damage. I forgot. I'm so. You know what? I'm glad that you're remembering to do this, but it sucks for me. Okay, he is going to walk away. So that's 15, 20, 25. I guess he can't count that. 25.
So at this point, I'm wondering, it's like I'm supposed to by like react to use an opportunity, right?
You're supposed
Can
to,
you pass
but
through me?
your ability uses your reaction to half the damage.
Yeah, but like before that, like before he had, like when he moved.
Nope, because he went from here to right here. He's still within your surrounding.
Okay.
So he
But when
was good
left,
right
though,
there.
Yeah, but you always use a reaction to half the damage. That's the whole point.
Exactly.
That's true.
So now he can't do it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the end of his turn. Oh, and
know-
Thorfinn, you are now completely surrounded in flame. Norbak, you at the beginning of your turn immediately take 5 points of fire damage as you're still fully engulfed in flame.
You know what's funny? You're at the exact end of my movement,
Oh my god. okay.
and I'm going to grapple him.
Okay, give me your strength check.
Strength check or athletics?
I think it's strength check. I always get this backwards. I'm just gonna double check it real quick. I always get this backwards. Athletics check contested by the target's athletics or acrobatics. There we go. Okay, let's do better to remember this now. All right, so I will do my athletics.
I forget if rage gives me advantage on athletics, because it's technically just strength, right?
I think it is because it's anything strength related, right?
I don't know. Because that would be important to know.
It is super important. Yes, it does. You have
Okay.
advantage on this.
Go
Yes,
check.
it does. Yeah.
Athletics, advantage.
Yeah, he's grappled. You reach over, you
I
hold him
rolled
in
an
place.
11 and got a 17.
Yeah, I rolled a 5. You reach over, you grab him and hold him in place. He's trying to bust out to break free, but he's not able to. Yubo.
Guys, better get your asses over here.
Shit. Okay. I'm gonna go. Do I see him from here?
Yes, you would.
You'd see like the edge of him.
You can see the combination of the two. Norbak holding him, but yeah, you
Well,
can see him.
We'll see what happens. I will use Clouded Dagger. Can I do that? Yes, I can. I will use Clouded Dagger on him.
They're the same space right now.
They are.
Yeah, because he's on.
Okay.
He's basically pulled them together with him.
Okay. Then I will use Eldritch Blast instead.
I was gonna say,
Because we had a conversation about like
Don't kill me.
we had a conversation about how this works and it wasn't clear. So
no, that's definitely how this is gonna work. That's how I'm ruling it.
So-
Makes sense.
second one is a crit.
Ooh.
So it's gonna be let me fuck.
First one
It's gonna
misses.
be 2 attack, but just use the second one in this case. I'll just double it, so 16 damage.
16 damage. Where's my pencil? Oh my god.
And I will use my bonus action to summon my tentacle here, just beside,
All right, you're gonna take care of that. Thorfinn, you're next.
and it will attack for 2d8, no 1d8, and it's I don't. I'm just roll the fucking. Oh, it's my spell attack actually.
That does not hit.
It doesn't hit at 17.
Does
Jesus.
not hit.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, Thorfinn.
I'm engulfed in flames,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, you're gonna take 3 points of fire damage.
So can I just use my bonus action to just do a stop, drop, and roll in the small puddle of water?
You'd have to take an action to put yourself out of flames.
Damn. Okay. So I guess I'll do that.
Wait, am I currently still on fire?
Yeah,
You have
you
enough
solar.
movement
Doesn't
to get to
affect
the
him.
pool of water.
Oh, god damn it.
How many
Oh,
damage
just-
was that?
That was 3.
There's
3
water
points of
here.
fire. Yeah.
See?
This is a 10-foot pool.
Yeah, you can go there. There's water there.
There's also spikes there, but
Yeah.
semantics.
You know me and traps. You don't. We're not
Historically
good
works out
traps.
super well. All right, what are we doing, Thorfinn?
So I'll move here,
Okay.
maybe here,
Okay.
and use my bonus action to attack him with my
Okay.
offhand dagger. Whatever.
Do you not have macros for this?
I'm supposed to here.
That does not hit. You go. It bounces off his metallic robe again. All right. Oh, that's good.
Get up.
All right. This ends your turn. Kaden,
Yes.
you're next.
Okay. I'll move here and do a longbow attack.
Okay.
Please don't fucking miss.
Just understand that
Alright.
right now he's got partial cover or half cover with Norbak's giant stupid body.
Oh,
Depends on how
Pretty
he's holding them, I
sure-
guess.
Well,
Pretty
I mean,
sure we rolled it that bodies were not covered because of Goldar and all that.
well, Norbak ran up, grabbed him
Yeah.
this way, and didn't say anything
I
about.
I didn't have the chance to turn him around.
I mean, I'm just saying that
For the
this is
purpose
what
of
we
this,
said
we'll go
before,
with
but
just normal.
whatever.
That's fine. For the purposes, we'll go with normal. I don't want to waste time arguing about something that's not that important. All right, go for it.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't matter anyways. Okay, nice crit. All right. So you do a total of 6 damage.
Ruin another
Can
dice.
we roll that too?
Oh, that's
That
true. You could
D8.
reroll.
Oh, yeah, the D8.
Yes. Didn't matter.
Wow.
Okay,
Bravo. Bravo.
Bravo, my friend. Bravo.
Alright, I'll do another longbow attack.
Go for it. You guys are rolling really, really well today.
Yeah.
4 more damage.
Nice.
You like 2. I don't know what the issue is, but you really like the number 2.
You really
I
nice.
don't know.
All right. Anything else, Kanan?
I don't think so.
Okay. It is his turn. He is going to. Oh, I gotta check what this ability takes. Damn it. I didn't write for this an action or bonus action. Frick. Where is it? Sorry, guys. I can never remember this one ability. As an action. Oh.
I'm thinking of trying to drown him.
Just remember, it takes a minute, like a long, not a minute like in in-game time, but like it takes a long time to drown someone.
Then fine, I'll try and prise robes off of it next.
Okay. He's gonna have to do this. He doesn't have a choice.
He also still needs to contest the grapple, right?
He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. He could just try to kill Norbak instead.
Wow.
You know what? No, he's just gonna go for his attacks, and he has multi-attack. I haven't been doing it yet. So, Thorfinn, since you're right there. Oh, did you land a hit? He did. Okay, hold on a second. First things first. I forgot to roll concentration checks on the beam and the arrows. I'm gonna do that first. He fails, so the fire drops both off of you two. Norbak, you and Thorfinn no longer are on fire. So then next, he watch as he is going to attack. He's gonna attack you first, Thorfinn, as the Vow Vengeance comes across. That's a 22 to hit. He is going to hit you for Yeah, he's gonna infuse it. Okay, so you're gonna take.
Would that be disadvantage since he's grappled?
That
Grappled is kind of shit. Not gonna lie.
It
It's
just
just-
stops him from moving.
It's just good to knock
That's
like
what I'm
lock him
moving.
down.
It's literally he can't run away. That's literally all it does.
You take 19 points of damage, literally exact.
Okay.
19 points of damage.
Half that.
Oh, damn it! Damn it! So you
And
take
we have no potion. That's good.
9 points of damage. We rounding down, right, or up? Rounding up.
We've been rounding.
10.
Yeah.
You take 10 points of damage, and he's gonna take his second attack against you. He's gonna try to attack you again. Oh, that's not gonna hit. I don't think. That's an 18 to hit.
Nope. Oh wait. Shit. Oh.
You use your reaction.
Quick check. Yeah, I did. Wait. Let me just do a quick check on my. Ah.
You used your
I'm so
reaction.
gonna die. I know.
Oh, you'd be dead otherwise. It's not like it's a waste.
Well, he can't infuse this one, and he could reroll twos. Okay. So 11
Yeah.
points. You take 11 points of slashing damage as he swipes at you the second time, and that's all he can do. He can't break that. He can't do anything else. That is literally it, eh? Shit. All right, that's the end of his
Go
turn. Norback, it's your turn. You have this guy grappled right now. And he
I
just
don't know how
knocked out
hard it would be,
Thorfinn.
but I want to see if I could just like jump with me on top of him and try and hit him on the spikes in the fucking pit.
Okay, sure. You bring him over and you jump up, bring him down, and you definitely see some red fill the area around you as you go to the bottom of the pool. I'm gonna say he takes 2d6 right from that. That is 7 points damage. Okay, all right. You guys are at the bottom of this water right now, and it's just filled up some crimson red color from his blood.
Cool.
At the bottom of it?
Yeah,
This is 10 feet tall, right?
10 feet deep. Yes. You go.
Also a really heavy boy.
Yes, they're a very, very heavy guy.
I have a plan, but you're not gonna like it.
Oh boy.
Please don't do an AoE attack. That's gonna kill me.
No, I could freeze the two, like,
Oh,
5 first feet of water for an hour.
We would
But-
both be dead.
It's just a likely
You
result.
said you wouldn't like it.
I don't see him anyway. There's not much I can do, so I'll freeze the two top blocks of water.
Okay.
Bro, man, just made this a fucking death match down here.
All right. Thorfinn.
So we can see him. Like, there's nothing we can do.
The water above the pit freezes over, and give me a death save. You can't see shit. You're dead.
Yeah.
Success. Kanan, you watch Thorfinn's body on the ground, writhing in pain as he's gasping for his last few breaths of air.
I'm gonna drop healing spirit on Thorfinn.
Sweet. So that'll affect on the next turn.
Think. Yeah, first time it starts its turn, or ends its turn there, so yeah. So that'll heal him on his next one, I think. And then I want.
Okay.
So the top of the ice, the top of the hole is iced over now.
Yes.
It's 5 feet of ice right now.
So I would
The
actually be
entire
able to-
top 5 foot is a cube of
Yeah.
ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fucked.
I should be able to cross
Mind
over
you,
that,
I
right?
can only hold
Yes,
my
you
breath
can walk
for
right across.
4 minutes.
Okay, then I want to move to the other side.
At the end of your turn.
Yes.
You got a flaming sword. You know what you can do. It's that of drowning.
What flaming sword?
His. The NPC.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fire and water, not
Hey,
exactly.
it's one way to waste a fucking turn.
Okay. Hold on.
What is he thinking?
Sage?
No, don't do it.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wait, what?
That's
Oh,
not
wait a
good.
minute. No. Hold on. Time up. No. Don't do that. No, that means I have to start suffocating. I use my air to do that. I can't do that. You actually, you watch him reach out and grab his own chest, and a blue light begins to fill across his body.
Did he just give himself water breathing?
And then...
So you turn him into a giant.
Or he's just healed himself, whatever it is.
Honestly, both.
Actually, no, I do need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm doing fine.
Okay, you're good. All right, that's the end of his turn. We're back. What do you want to do? The ice of the water above you just frozen over altogether, and you are locked down here with the spikes.
I'm gonna start like pushing him further onto the spike, so he's more stuck on that spike.
Okay. All right. That is another 2d6. That's 4. Okay.
That's horrible.
You can roll the next time if you want. All right. That is the end of your turn.
Yeah, I'm not letting this motherfucker go.
Is anybody else gonna do anything? Otherwise, I'll just skip it forward to the two of us.
Well, we'll probably be trying to break the ice as the fight is going.
Then Thorfinn will get the heal.
Yeah, so that's.
It's like, no,
okay.
they're just watching this death fight down here.
We might as well just keep the initiative going for now.
Oh no, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna skip through you guys.
Oh, we're gonna be doing stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then you're next.
So, okay, small question: how hard is ice?
It's
Like if we try to like break it.
It's
5
feet.
feet
It's very
of
dense.
ice.
I
It
know.
is
Sage, relax.
a lot. It's very difficult to break it. 5 feet of ice.
All right. And I'm assuming that the dust of dryness doesn't work on ice. I'm assuming.
No.
Yeah. I will bring out a torch and actually,
Thorfinn, you're next. Keep up. Get ready.
I might have an idea. Yeah, I'll bring out a torch, I'll light it up, and I'll try to melt the ice, I guess. For now. That's the best I can do. I don't have time to think about anything else.
All right, sure. No problem. Thorfinn, at the start of your turn, you heal up 5 points from the healing spirit around you, and just as you get up, a healing potion with that ethereal green hand comes down and drops beside you.
Yep. With that, I will use that potion as well.
Okay.
That's
Nice, max heal.
14.
Holy,
Oh, wow.
that's insane. So you got a total of 15 on that. Woo-hoo.
And wait. Okay.
How bad? How
Oh wait,
mean do
no.
I-
Why did I mark? Okay.
Oh,
so
Norback.
I
Norback, your rage has worn off.
I know.
move here.
I did not realize that. That's important for me.
I was like, I woke up to this and it's like, what the hell? And then it's like, start.
I imagine you wake up, you're like, where's the other two? And they're both the other guys are pointing underneath the ice.
It's like, I'm gonna die down here, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'll get an icy coffin. Fuck.
I'll start like what, hitting the ice with my sword.
Okay,
And
cool.
that's it.
Noted. Cannon, your turn.
I want to move my healing spirit on top of Norback.
Okay.
And
You can't see Norback. He's underneath ice.
It's
in a pit.
5 feet. It's not really transparent.
Oh, actually, I'm stupid. There's definitely a way to get out of this.
So
Okay,
you
okay.
can't put the spirit down where you can't see.
Plus, it'd start healing him too.
Okay,
He can
then I'll
pick,
just
I think.
Oh yeah, that's right. He can pick, doesn't he? Right?
Yeah.
then I'll move my healing spirit back onto Thorfinn.
Okay, that's in your turn.
How long?
And then-
How long?
Cannon.
I was about to ask Sage, how long do you have of Norback? How long do you have of briefing? Essentially, 4 minutes. Okay.
Cannon.
Yeah, so that's all from me.
Okay. Norback.
Maybe I move back just a little.
That is a 18 to hit. This is just the two of you. He's gonna use his stuff. And you watch his blade catch a blaze again.
It's underwater though. I know. Magical bullshit.
10, 14. You're going to take 18 points of damage, and you are caught on fire. From the outside, you guys can see this brilliant orange-yellow light begin to flare up underneath, and a lot of steam is starting to come. Well, yeah, steam is starting to come out a little bit.
So how much damage?
What did I say it was? 8, 10, 14, 18 points.
Stone's endurance. Fucking 1. I get 4 because I forgot to update it, but I take 14 damage.
Okay, that's really funny. That is the end of my turn. Oh no, he can
Out of
attack
a
twice.
D12.
He can attack twice. He's gonna attack you a second time. That is a 26 to hit. You are going to take.
What has he been rolling?
1. I casted 1 spell, used it twice. I have 1 left. I can't use it. In good conscience, I cannot use it. The fire stick. So for now, that is 16, 20 points of damage as the flame pierces inside of you. Oh, I'm not even making it up. I'm sorry, you're unconscious. Okay, Norback.
Wait, what?
He did 20 more points of damage to you.
Why?
Because he has multi.
Fuck. Well, this isn't good.
Yep, and his Searing Smite is still active, so that's going. You're unconscious. At the start of your turn, you take damage from being on fire, which immediately gives you a death fail. Then you get to roll me a death save.
Oh my god.
That's a success. All right, Yubo, your turn.
All right. Is there enough water around for me to use shape water again?
Yep.
Like just on the floor?
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that to do anything. I can only freeze 2 blocks, so that liberates one of the 2 blocks.
So it's
I'll just-
10 feet wide. Both of the tops are frozen with 5 feet down.
Yes, but I'm using shape water to like shape the water around into like a block essentially, or anything else. Just use shape water. I can only use that spell on 2 blocks at a time. So because I use it on another block, the first block that I froze will be thawed effectively.
You're basically breaking your concentration on it.
Essentially, if you will. Yeah.
He's forcefully breaking his
Is
concentration.
It's
is
not
the,
concentration, but
then it doesn't break.
that's how the spell works. As soon as you use it on 2 blocks, the first block that you use, the spell stops.
Oh, you're just recasting to break the initial one. That's
Yes.
freaking awesome. Okay, perfect. You begin to basically pull all the water in the area together to produce 2 more blocks off to the side. You make a beautiful mural of you standing in like a Captain Morgan pose.
Yeah, all
on the wall.
proud that Norback is almost dying.
With like the crashing of waves behind you. Beautiful. It's absolutely incredible. But the
And
2
I'm
blocks.
like, well, bam.
Yeah. The 2 blocks in the ground thaw, and in that exact moment you watch actually no, you wouldn't, never mind. You still see that really bright orange light underneath. Then your turn.
Yes.
Okay, Thorfinn. Kanan, you're up next.
I said take the heal from the spirit.
Yes.
My little measly 1.
Norback could use 1 right now.
Well, I couldn't move it to him then.
Well, yeah, okay.
Can we
Could move it
see
now.
now, or like can we access? Do we
You
have
can,
access to
yeah,
him?
you can see him down. He's 10 feet below at the bottom of this pit, but yes, he is down there.
So at Kanan's next turn, he's going to be able to do that. That's the idea.
Like yeah. For example, like am I able like to pull him out?
He's 10 feet below. You'd have to go down and then come out.
It's doable.
Can I attack? Can I attack Osmos?
You'd have to go down, attack. He's 10 feet. I mean, there's water, so you can try your best.
Isn't he slightly stuck on a fucking spike?
He got impaled by it. You basically grabbed him and just used him against a pincushion with his back piercing into it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
So
doing.
he's not
Pushing him onto a
stuck
spike.
to it, but he's got some holes in his back. Thorfinn, you're doing this with disadvantage if you're doing this. Below the water, 10 feet away from you, you're throwing your dagger.
Oh wait.
Which means you don't get sneak damage on this. Hey, Twist!
I don't.
No. Sneak attack specifically states if you have disadvantage, you do not get to make your sneak stuff happen.
Okay.
Okay, you throw your dagger into the bottom. You see no crimson fill the water. You imagine you missed.
Alright.
And your turn?
Okay, and my turn.
Kaden.
Oh, you know what? Wait. For my bonus turn, I just use my potion. Another
Okay.
potion.
Kaden, your turn.
I want to risk it.
I'm gonna move the healing spirit on top of Norback.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. That's it.
Guess that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Start of my turn.
Wait, can I see the guy at all? Like, or
You technically
Could
can't
I-
see either of them because you're so far away. You'd have to move closer to see the two. Because remember, it's a 5-foot wide tunnel that goes down 10 feet.
if I know, like I've seen him and I know he's down there, could I use an arrow of seeking?
Yes, you technically could.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Okay. All right. Oof. It's that water. It's so murky. Full of crimson, man. It's hard to tell. You still have a second attack. Hold on. Question. Is moving your healing spirit an action or bonus action?
Uh,
Because if it's a bonus action, you can attack
It's
twice.
a bonus action.
Okay, then you have one more attack.
And
no, it's no action required. Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, it's a bonus.
on
it's
the
a bonus
bonus action on your turn, you can move.
Oh,
the
okay,
spell 30
there it
feet.
is. Yeah.
Get
Okay.
your second attack, homie. Nice.
That
Good
one
hit.
hit.
That will kill.
You should probably move close to the pit. I'm just gonna say that.
Well, you'd have to be able to. Oh, I guess you wouldn't
Yeah.
with moving your arrow. You're good. Never mind. Okay.
I would highly recommend that you do that. But
Okay.
All right. On my turn. You guys watch as the water fills with a heavy crimson red color. And Osmos swims to the top. 10 by 10. Shit, he can't move from you guys. Yeah, 10. He's gonna have to use his bonus action to. Fuck, I can't even get to him. Hold on. Misty Step.
Where are you going?
Oh, he can't see that far. He's gonna Misty Step to there. And he's gonna go 30 feet. Okay, that is the end of his turn. Norback, I'm wiping you out of initiative. You guys watch as Norback's body. Actually, no. You don't see anything.
Wait, no.
Yubo, it's your turn.
No, Norback gets a healing.
Heal.
4.
Sure. Yubo, it's your turn.
at this point, I know Norback isn't down there, so I'll go into the pool of water. I'll try to get him out because I don't want him to die.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
reach
know what's
down and you
happening.
feel his person extremely dense and not assisting you in this. You pull him up, and he has 2 very deep gashes in his collarbone, and he is not breathing. You pull him up and throw him off to the side, and he's bleeding heavily, dead.
Okay. Well, I don't have anything to help them, so I'm guessing that was my action.
Yes.
I'll use my bonus action to move my tentacle towards there.
Okay.
Then I'll just yell at the guys, go after him or some shit.
Okay, Thorfinn, your turn.
Right. 1, 3, 6, and another. You'll use my bonus to dash, and I'll attack with my sword.
All right, go for it. Nice. Oh, just before you go to hit him, you hear a voice shout out, "Hey, watch out!" And he turns around just in time before your blade attacks, and he dodges out of the way, and your blade misses.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
All right, Kanan.
Okay, I'm gonna move up here and unleash the longbow.
All right, go for it. That hits. Okay, he is bloodied.
Alright. Second attack.
Ooh, all right. 12, 14 points of damage. Oh, hot diggity. All right. Okay. He's not looking too great. It's his turn. He doesn't have anything left. He's gonna turn around. He's gonna attack Thorfinn first. That is a 14 to hit.
No.
Okay, second attack. That's a 12 to hit. Okay, Yubo, your turn.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Sorry. At this point, I see that Normak is dead, so I would give him a little bit a sip of the flask of rum, and I would run towards my friends to try and help. There's not much else I can do right now.
Yep.
But that's the point of that.
You pour water into his mouth, and as you're running away, you look over your shoulder, and you can see all the other water in the space begins to pool up and over his body like dirt would to a newly buried person. And it seems to have this small film covering his corpse at the moment.
I'm guessing that was my action.
No, I'm just gonna say that's
So-
a free thing to do.
Oh, okay.
That's flavor. It's not
Two, three,
anything else.
6. I will use Eldritch Blast. I don't know why my voice is being weird, and it misses.
Does not
Pretty hard.
work, unfortunately.
I can move my tentacle up to here with my bonus action and try
Okay.
to attack him.
All right. Doesn't
Which-
hit.
You know. So that's it. That's my turn.
Thorfinn, you're up. Kenan, you're next.
Attack with my sword.
That hits. Ooh, yes, it does. You hear again, hey, watch out! And just before you happen to attack, didn't happen on Kanan, it's only you. And he turns around, he's actually looking at you, and you watch as his eyes go specifically to your blade, but this time he's just too slow, and you still manage to pierce him with your attack. 15. He is critical right now. Okay.
And I guess I'll use my offhand.
Okay. Unfortunately, this one bounces off of his robes. Kanan,
Longbow.
go for it. Just
God
crushing
damn.
the rolls, eh? Holy crap. He's
Jesus.
looking really bad.
Okay, let's do another.
Got some training from my archery class. Huh?
Right? Honestly, that one, unfortunately, you fire and he literally like knocks it out of the air before it gets to him. Okay, his turn. He's gonna make 2 attacks. He's not doing so good. He doesn't have anything left. Shit, use that too. He can't afford. You know what? It's the only chance he has at doing anything. 18 to hit. Thorfinn?
Wait, me?
Yes, you. They're 18 to hit.
Oh, I said I'm moving
yeah.
my healing spirit closer.
18 to hit. I will use my reaction to dodge it.
Yeah. All right. What's your armor class when you dodge it? When you do this?
Plus
plus 3, right?
Wait, let me double check. Yeah, plus 3. So I have 20.
And the second attack was a 12. Yubo, your turn.
Eldritch Blast.
He's looking really bad. He's deep in the critical.
Okay,
Oh, the first one
I'll
crits.
roll another attack for the crit.
Okay, 9 damage.
So,
All right.
Yeah.
You could.
And the other
Never
one
mind.
fails.
Pullers.
And I'll use the tentacle to attack him with for my bonus action.
All right.
Okay. That's
Okay,
one.
okay,
and it's 1d8. This cold damage.
How does your tentacle get the kill? Please narrate this.
My very milky tentacle, because it is said that it's supposed to be a little bit milky, so it will wrap around it, get into his mouth, and just like kind of rip his jaw apart, like just like you know.
Oh god, yeah. 2 tentacles slither inside like an octopus does into a tight space and just starts to tear up as it expands its own space. And Osmos drops dead with an unhinged jaw. I will give
And we need to
him
bring back his head. That's gonna be awkward.
it. I mean, You don't know if it'll appreciate it even more, to be honest with you. But that is the end of combat as he is dead on the ground.
Okay, someone check on
Someone check on Norback. I think we're gonna need a lot of help.
You all, I need you guys to meet yourselves. Norback, in the last moments before your death, you watched as Osmos reached his blade across and, well, the little bit of flittering of your eyes that you could see, and executed you with 2 deep wounds, and the light faded away from your vision. You were thrusted away and brought into a space with open wheat fields, small huts in the distance, and the wind seemed to be very friendly. The most beautiful, cold breeze of air reminded you of home. Confused for a moment, you look around and...
Wait, why would it remind me of home?
Cold breezes. Very often. Very often a thing from where you come. Looking behind you, you hear a voice, and it shouts out to you, and it says, "Hey! There's another one of us here!" And from inside the shack, you watch as 12, 13 people filter out one by one, and all of them muscular and strong in stature. They walk out proud to you, and they begin embracing you, shaking your hand and say, "Who? You were a Goliath this time? Oh my... Wow, that's incredible. We've never had a Goliath." And you see among the population here, dragonborns. You see humans, gnomes, dwarves, all variety of races. You see high elves as well. And they're asking questions of how you've been, where you've been, and like, well, how'd you die?
Well, me and my friends got into a altercation, to put it simply, and I had gotten a hold of the dude and plunged us both into a spike pit filled with water, and then unfortunately the ice above me froze, and well, the enemy got a hold of me, but I made sure my enemies had time to deal with them.
Was this guy really good at doing stuff with ice? How the hell does that happen? Oh, well, damn, that's unfortunate. Well, I guess...
I have a feeling I know who it is, and I'm gonna kick his ass if I ever see him.
I mean, how's that gonna happen? You're kind of dead right now. I don't think you're leaving here, friend. And he like puts his arm over your shoulder and starts to walk you over to the shack. And as the door opens ahead of you, go ahead.
It's like, I don't know. I don't think I want to be here forever. I know that much.
Bit of a problem with that, Norback. None of us can leave. And it's not for a lack of trying. Something seems to hold us here. Something seems to connect all of us. I don't know what it is, but something does. And that thing is what keeps us here. We haven't gone anywhere. And all of us, half of us, are just regular commoners. And he points over to a child. There's a little boy, maybe the age of 7. He's like, that kid right there. You think he was going and doing dungeon delving and killing things? No, the kid was just hanging out and a giant boulder crushed him and fell out of the air. He's a nobody, but he's stuck here just like we are. Regardless.
How boring must it be to be here for eternity?
Well, it actually goes by a lot quicker than you think. Like, just yesterday, this person died. He points to a woman. He's like, but we know it's not yesterday. We know it's many years apart. But to us, it happens almost immediately. To us, the longest person here is me. I've been here for a total of 12 days, 13 days. You're just the next one in line. The door opens in front of you, and just as the space becomes apparent, you watch the ground begin to turn into like a rainbow, a rainbow space, like an amalgamation of all the colors, and all the people around you begin to fade away immediately, just as quick as they showed up. They just become nothing. And from further on, you see a figure begin to walk towards you. And very similar appearance, the similar clothing, the similar everything, and descriptions of what Thorfinn has said to you in the past as well begin to strike in your mind as you see somebody fully draped in green with gold trimmings walk, beautiful strong jaw, incredibly well-kept hair, walks up and says, "Oh man, damn, I was rooting for you guys there too. You know what, good thing I put a contingency in for you, eh?"
What contingency? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that's fair. You haven't had a conversation with me quite yet. You know what? That part's not that important. Tell you what. How about this? You want to be alive, right?
Yeah, I don't feel like being dead for the rest of eternity, so yeah.
That's kind of interesting. Why? People of your background usually enjoy the opportunity to be in Valhalla, enjoying eternal battle and drink. Don't you want that, Norback?
I do like
I could take you.
eternal battle and drink. However, there's a lot still for me to be done in the living world.
You know what, buddy? I was really hoping you'd say that. I knew I picked a good one. Well, when you wake up, make sure you let Thorfinn know that I said hi. See you later, buddy.
Wait, what's your name again?
And he punches you square in the forehead, and you watch your body fully revert back like a plank and drop into the ground, which immediately releases a splash of water. And as the group, you all are surrounding around Norback, who has bled out like an average person's amount of blood at this point, and is just crimson red everywhere. The wounds immediately close up. He takes a massive breath of air, and in that exact moment, you see a brilliant flash of white light on the back of your hands. You look at the back of your hands, and where there were 2 dots below now are 1. One seems to have been dissipated off entirely. No remnant, no mark. It seems to be gone. The 5 above stay, and 1 below remains. Norback, you take your breath again among the mortal.
First thing I do is punch
I
fucking
run
you
away.
in the
I
face.
run away.
Hits you square in the jaw. If the water wasn't
You
there, you
are
would
quite
plummet
an
into the
asshole.
spikes.
I tried to save you as soon as I could, okay? It's not my fault.
Yeah.
You grabbed out the only dude we have to target down a hole we can't see. You
Yeah,
made
but
that
you didn't-
decision.
Yeah, you didn't have to fucking block my exit, you asshole.
Well, you know, I did what I had to.
No, you
But I
did
did
what you
everything
wanted
to
to.
save you two.
Yeah, my ass. I still died, you asshole.
Well, that's on you, you know.
How is that on me? I was gonna let him go and get out of the pit. But no, you gotta freeze the fucking water, so I'm stuck.
That's what I do. I freeze water. That's my thing, okay? And I'm just over there rubbing my jaw being in pain.
Okay. Looking around, the combat seems
And
to
I'll
have
look to
finished.
Thorfinn and be like, yeah, the dude in the green clothing said hi.
Oh, so you went there? Huh.
Yeah.
And I thought he was supposed to be done with, I mean, at least me.
I guess he's maybe done with you, but I guess not us.
Did he, like, ask you to do anything?
No?
Weird. What an
He just
asshole.
said, good thing I put a contingency in place and then didn't explain it, punched me in the head, now I'm here.
Oh, well, at least he didn't punch me, but he did give me a task. Huh. By the way, that task he gave me when we saved Goldar's mentor, he actually told me that it's done. So there's that. Yeah, I don't know.
You guys have weird death experience. I thought, you know, just went underwater and stayed there.
Shut the fuck up. I don't want to talk to you right now. What are you at?
Wait. I was half expecting Norback to just respond with like, "Oh, would you like to have a death experience?"
It's like you want to try next?
I'm good.
I can
I'm good.
arrange that.
Just stay clear of full of water. You'll be fine. I'm just gonna go like pretty quickly like towards the corpse and start, you know, looting it or just looking if there's anything on it.
Sure, no problem.
and then like as Yubo like walks away, I was like gonna ask Cadence like, wasn't he supposed to be a cleric right at this point? Why is he?
That's
Anyway,
it changes. Who knows?
I'm gonna take a big old swig of my fucking what ale I have left on me.
Okay. So finish that cask or that giant mug of yours. No problem.
Kanan's gonna put his hand on Norback's shoulder, tell him glad he's still around, and then start heading toward the corpse.
Okay. All right.
I can't sit here forever. Let's go talk to the fucking snake.
Go talk to the what?
The fucking
Oh,
snake.
snake. I heard snack, and I'm like, you talk to food now? Since
You
when?
talk to food now? Man
That
got
would
so
not
hungry
be-
he's talking about shit.
And it would not be out of character for him either.
Listen, neither would it be for you. You talk to rings. You talk to everything.
Yeah, but he likes food and drinks, so it makes a lot of sense.
That's fair. That's valid. All right, you guys make your way over to.
Wait, before we do that, let's just check the body Osmos. And
That's what I was gonna do. Give me an investigation check, you both, since you got here first, and everybody else was finishing up their conversations. Okay. Honest person, you find underneath his robes, which at immediate glance seem to flow like regular robes, but are very, very heavy and very dense. You're not sure what the hell is happening here, but you're able to pry him open and take him off of him, and underneath on a belt, you can see a small pouch, which inside seems to be empty. But on the outside has different patterns of small critters and animals, and has a beautiful, beautiful yellow rope that seems to tie it off on the top. Seems like an empty pouch. You're not sure, but that is all you find. And his longsword, which is sitting on the floor beside him, and his robes.
Hey, go back. You want the big sword?
What about the shield? Like
Shield Norback took off and left in his room.
Yeah, he didn't exactly get a chance to use that one.
Yes, I'm happy he didn't have the shield though. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
20 AC.
I'm like, you know what? He has a sword. I should have took his sword too, but let's be honest, I didn't think that hard.
we can take it and sell it.
Wanted to say you would, you died too quick to do that, but I don't want to be punched again. So
Okay, so we loot him. Do we take his body to prove to the snake? I don't want to behead.
just bring his naked body to the snake at this point.
I'll just
Yeah.
cut off his head and take it.
No problem.
Nah, bring the entire thing. It might be a snack for him. I don't know.
No problem. We're just gonna jump straight over because it's not gonna take much effort to get you over here. You guys reappear over to the mark in the ground, and again that entire void begins to envelop around you, and the snake appears. It's laying lower to the ground this time, as it's expecting you all to show up. And you hear it say, "Oh, you are worthy. This brings me great joy. It has been thousands of years since I've been protecting this boon. I no longer wish to hold this. When you leave, plunge your hands inside the flame. The basin will activate this boon. I shall mark it for you. Come, kneel." And it's like
I will
lowers his
kneel.
head. As
I've learned not to argue with that thing.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay, you guys one by one come over and kneel. It's like an ethereal hand comes by and basically presents the mark on the back of your hands, and you watch as it comes down, and one of its fangs pierces the first dot of the 5 above the mark on your hand, and in each piercing it shatters with a bright white light, very similar to what happened on the bottom with one of the 2, but this one shatters the symbol, and you can feel a coursing of rainbow like veins that go up your arm and across your body, and looking your allies up your neck, and just completely travels across your person. You feel different, but look and behave in the same fashion. One by one, the process is completed, and the snake retracts back, says, "I shall remain, and in the event something happens to you, those after you will come and seek the same boon. Remember, do not forget to plunge your hand into the basin. Hopefully I don't have to see you again. Goodbye."
No hate. Likewise.
It fades away into the shadow, and you wake up sitting on the ground, kneeling in the center of the symbol in this dungeon. Osmos' body does not return with you.
Yeah, good thing we stripped them.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go and plunge my
just-
hand.
That's it.
Yeah, and that's it.
Okay. You all go, place your hands inside the flame, and one by one, you watch as a tether of flame connects each and every one of you. Your vision begins to fade as your eyesight is brought to the skies. And where there was a cavern space and a monolith ceiling before, you're instead shunted well beyond it and into the skies above. Clouds and birds and creatures alike. You can see all of Midgard below you, and all of a sudden, you are shunted back down. And this time, however, you are in a knapsack. You can feel the body of other small creatures around you and fighting and squirming and kind of stuck in a way. You feel the heavy swinging motion and the thuds of something really heavy making contact with the ground. And sure enough, soon enough, there's a light above you that begins to appear as you are made aware that you are back in the small forms of children again. Same form. Your people around you, you confirm and corroborate, they are the same people that were the last time. Small little shapes. Norbak, same. Again, humanoid, bald, stronger stature than the children around you, varying in ages. But you are inside of an absolutely ginormous home. You can see there are shelves that reach up easily 8 feet. Your small bodies feel minuscule in comparison to these structures. There are staircases in the far distance. Each step is easily 6 feet to take and go up beyond to the next height and on. And all around you are tables and chairs that are not any shape that you can fit. In the distance, you can see the heavy and large shape of some giant, 30, 40 feet tall perhaps, stepping slowly further away as it's moving over to a bench to do something. And you guys are sitting here on the ground. What do you do?
Like, is there like a structure that kind of like draws us to go to, or like?
Nope. You guys are in this place right now. This giant just walked away from you. There are 6 children. All 6 of you are together in this. Just the knapsack has unraveled around you. It's sitting on the floor. The 6 of you are stuck in this, like, on this floor, and all this massive stuff is everywhere around you.
I would just ask the other kid because I'm assuming I don't know them.
You do know them. This is the second time that you've had this vision now.
The same vision or
No.
the same children in the
Same
vision?
children, same conversations that you had prior. You remember them. You remember your allies saying, "Hey, no, it's me. Is that you?" You can relate the faces and shapes.
Okay,
And who's the 6th one?
yeah.
It's a small little girl.
I would ask what her name is.
She gives you some random name. I don't have an actual name. Actually, she would say that I know my today name.
What does today name means for you?
Like my today name. I don't know what this name is, but I know my today name, like the me name. My name's Evelyn. Today name is Evelyn.
This Evelyn, the one that we rescued from the toe.
Wait, you're that guy?
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
of us.
It's
It's
all
all-
of us. The mark, it's related to us.
I thought this was a dream. The last time this happened, I was just like, ha 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 ha. It was just kind of, not
No,
doing anything.
It's not a dream.
What
No,
the
that's us
hell?
doing our thing.
She like pokes you guys in the cheek. What the?
You can stop poking us
Stop
now.
touching us.
This is weird. Here, try this. This is really weird.
What were you
I'll try
doing
it.
before you got here?
I was in the library, I think. I was in the library at some point today, but I don't know if I was there just now or maybe if I was leaving. It's all hazy at this point, but yeah, I was, like I said last time, I was trying to figure out what the hell this meant. Looking on the back of your hand when she brings it up, there is no symbol. There's no marking on any of your hands right now.
Well, this is clearly a vision of some sort, or a suppressed memory, or some weird stuff. I don't know what it is, honestly.
Well, let's try and figure out what the hell to do.
Okay. So what's your guys' course of action here?
Just.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's any way to leave. I don't know.
Give me a perception check.
With my regular perception bullshit.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, anybody who wants to participate in this can do this. Okay. Ooh. Damn. Yubo, is that your 23? Is that what that is?
I didn't roll, so
Oh, that's something
no.
else. You guys are crushing these rolls. Holy crap. All right. You guys start to look around, and at first thing that strikes everybody as not necessarily obvious, but the tether that connects the 2 points of the last division and this division together is that the giant that's walking away is entirely deep blue in coloration with very, very thick white hair, beard, and long hair that drapes behind him. The other thing, you start to look around, you notice that although the steps are very large and your bodies are tiny, you can't quite fit in them. Behind one of the cupboards, both Kanan and Norbak, you recognize that there is this small carving inside the wall, almost like a mouse hole would be in a wall. Allows you to progress to a different area.
Can I, essentially, I want to check if I recognize the giant or the room that we're in as anything religious or anything historical, essentially.
Okay, go ahead and give me a history check. It's hard to make out anything. You're pretty small and things are, there's a haze about that you're just unable to unravel.
To the mouse hole I go.
Okay. The giant is currently distracted looking at a table doing things. Yeah, you make your way over to the mouse hole. If anybody else wants to do something, interrupt me. The group makes a way otherwise to the mouse hole, and it's exactly
silence.
Oh, I know, right? It's brutal, but regardless, you eventually do make it to the mouse hole. Easy enough, but it is large. It's about maybe your size, perhaps even larger, and inside of you see small crumbs and trails of dirt and debris that has been tracked by something or someone prior to you arriving. But ahead of you is a deep tunnel that goes on forward past your vision. You guys dove in and eventually come to a part in the tunnel. There's a left path that goes somewhere and a right path that goes somewhere, but inclines a little to the upward.
I want to go to the left.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean wherever, because we're in we're in an area that I'm not sure where we are, and I don't want to split apart at this point.
That's
So
fair.
I just go to wherever. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with them too. Yeah.
This is a change of pace. Can we keep doing this? Please. I like this.
Okay, you know what? On second thought, I'm gonna go right.
You die! You're getting crushed by a giant foot.
I just died again.
That's a record. Yeah, you take
I'm
the
gonna go
left.
right. Give me death saving throws.
No, you're just dead. I don't want to deal with you. Get out of here. Just done. You go to the left path, and you travel for probably about 80 or 90 feet before the light ahead of you begins to start revealing a space that you are very far above the cupboards, effectively, where they would be. And looking down, you can see a large metal cauldron and another giant that is currently in the process of stirring some type of stew. You seem to have come out into a kitchen space with herbs and different ingredients dangling from the top with strings, cupboards full of meats and other objects. You see one large sack on the floor that has a red liquid flowing out of it towards a drain in the ground. But this giant is currently in the process of stirring some type of food or stew.
Norback, don't eat it. We don't know what it is.
You see, I would try, but I don't think I can reach it.
What else are there? What kind of items are there around us that I can like try and throw off the cupboard, throw off the hype?
Oh, there's a ton of stuff. There are the cupboard you're in. If you look down and over, there are bowls and wooden mugs and plates that are stored underneath your cupboard. Not too far from you, with a little bit of crafty behavior, you could probably reach it. But there are ingredients dangling. You do see that down and onto the counter below, away from where you are, there are knives and forks and spoons and different utensils that you could use.
So I want to go to one of the ingredients and like, do we have anything on us, like weapons, anything?
Nothing.
No, right? So I'll just try to like at least like drop on you. So I want to see the Jet's reaction. If we can interact with items, if he would notice if something would be But I would like to do this as hidden as sneaky as I can.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
I was about to say I'm gonna go stealth for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay near the hole and just peek out like.
All right. So roll. Start random 11. Ooh, nice.
Stealth.
Woo. Okay. Oh my god! Jeez, you guys are crushing this. The man rolls a 10 and he gets a 17. Oh no, never mind. That's insane. Anyways, yeah, you go over and wait for your moment. The giant turns around to grab something, you hide, but eventually you're able to punch one of the giant like cloves of garlic that is tied together here, plummets down and bounces off, and the giant's attention immediately switches off and starts to look around, and you can just, whoa, what's wrong? You can't quite understand the language that it's speaking, but Norback, you do pick it up. You understand this to be giant tongue? I don't know, giant. And you understand it's saying, damn rats, they're freaking everywhere, filthy animals. God, I gotta, pick it up, and goes back to put her down on the counter off the ground. He's like, I'm not cleaning this one. I'm sick of cleaning food that falls off. Jesus. And
And
it goes back to start.
Okay, so I guess we are physical. We are like we can interact with stuff.
To be fair, he thought it was rats that knocked it over.
When the dragon was turning around, I kind of want to just like look if I recognize him from anything.
Dragon? What dragon?
The dragon, the giant.
The giant. I'm like, it's a
I don't know,
dragon
maybe I
here?
said dragon by accident. I meant giant.
Shit. When he
Well,
turns
I just
around,
went dragon.
you want to check if you can recognize him?
Yeah, from any lore literature or something like that.
You don't. You didn't have to make a roll for this. You don't recognize it.
And it's like I was like apart like that
Sure,
just
so
gave me an
wouldn't
idea to ruin this and then just like drop a dragon on the giant.
There's a pet dragon all of a sudden. Would make no sense according
That's
to
not
lore
fair at all.
at all.
You know, he raised this one since it was a little one, you know?
Oh, we
Use
got a
my
hangry.
legs on the dragon.
His giant just becomes haggard. That'd be funny.
That would be great. Now he's in this. We're gonna put him in somehow. I don't know how. The next time.
From where we are, where else?
Haggard.
So where you guys came out, there's a door in this room that leads out to the left. It's a rectangular room. You guys are up high looking towards the rest of the space, right? You're up high almost near the ceiling. The giant is to the right side stirring the pot. The door is to the left, and the sides are all lined with drawers and hanging things and such. Like a kitchen.
And I'm gonna go towards the door.
It is. You look over the side. It is probably a 14-foot drop down for your tiny little
How many?
3.5-foot body of 14 feet, give or take.
Yeah, good enough.
Okay. All right. So you're just gonna jump down.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right. Since this is now happening, you all have 10 health. Okay. So just keep this track
Should've
on
said
somewhere.
that much.
But you're children. You're tiny. You're not gonna have your health. You go over, you jump down, you take 4 points of damage as your legs buckle and borderline explode under the weight of your person from such a high height. And luckily you didn't roll anything or damage anything. But you are currently down at the bottom, and let me see something. The giant does not notice that you have landed down below.
Can I look around just to see if there was a safer way down?
Yeah, there's hanging ingredients everywhere. I said this twice.
You see, I was too busy looking at the giant and the stew. I was so distracted.
Hey, by all means, I get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out the door.
You are back in the same room you were to start with.
But just essentially, I'm still in the hole. Is he like popping from behind the hole,
No,
or like
no,
from the main door?
He's back. You went out the door and you are back in the main room where the giant is currently working on this giant like mess table, and
Oh,
you
okay, I
just
see.
walked out and are like, oh, that's the knapsack right over there, and probably about 70-ish feet from you, so really far, but you can see the knapsack on the floor where you guys started.
But from our perspective, he just went out the door.
Yep, he just jumped off the ceiling down and then walked out. That's exactly what you saw.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Without
we're trying
saying
not to
anything,
split.
mind you.
We're trying not to split, right? So guys should probably follow.
Can
Oh,
I,
Norbat,
can I walk back through the door? Is it gone?
Yeah, no, you walk right back in the door, and the giant's still doing their thing. Your friends are like looking over the edge. You see everything just as before.
Like, okay, this door leads back from where we came.
Do we hear that?
Yeah, you do, and so does the giant. And the giant turns around and like, what? And looks down and
I'm
is
just bolting in the hole.
like, what are you doing? And like starts to walk over towards you, Norback.
Oh,
I want to just say to the giant, I'm sorry, then just leave out the door.
Okay, you just start bolting out the other door to the other side. It is currently setting chase. What is the rest of the group doing?
I bolted in a small like hole,
The
mouse
tunnel.
hole,
You're
whatever.
gone.
Yeah,
You're gone. Kanan?
I'm also gonna say like, way to go, Jack, and then like go to the hole.
okay. I want to do something like put too much salt in the guy's pot, but I think I'll take the safe route. Get out of there too.
Okay. All right. You can just decide to turn around and go through the tunnel. Norback. See if I roll. Roll a 2. You're able to get down and across the room. There's a second one in this room too. Ooh, that's better. Give me a D20 roll.
Uh-oh. Who? Norbat?
Yeah, Norback. That's actually what I rolled. I rolled a 14. Okay, you start to bolt it down through this room, and you're able to hide and jump between different objects that are laying around across the floor. The giant that was sitting at the table, the kitchen door busts open, and the chef is like, grab that little guy! And I was like, what are you talking about? There's nobody here. And he's like, yes, there are. They're loose, idiot. And he looks down and he's like, oh my god. And he tries to go and grab it. Very cartoon-esque. They both go at the same time and like clunk noggins and bounce off and be like, ah! And you have enough time to go and skirt the edge and into the mouse hole that you know is there and are able to get into safety as they're kind of looking down with their massive eye into the hole. And they're like, frick, it got away.
Got
That
throw,
was fun.
got throw dirt in his eye.
Yeah, you can. Sure. You run up and you take your opportunity, you toss dirt, and he's like, ah, god, oh my god, hey, can you blow in my eye? Ah, jeez. Norback, you understand all of this. Kanan, you just hear disdain and unhappiness.
I simply laugh at the giants.
Yeah, that's valid. That is completely and utterly valid. Let me see this.
From their perspective, the way they hear us, it just like squeaks, like.
Yep. It's like Tom and Jerry when Jerry's talking. He's like, same thing. It's exactly.
Are we
correct.
waiting for the group at the fort that we had?
You guys are together. Kanan just bridged the story together and threw the dirt in the eye. You guys are together at the junction again with the right path that leads to a different direction.
So I guess right it is.
Okay. Heading your way through the right path and up the slant, you eventually open out into what would be the inside of a brick wall space. There are two walls and a giant valley that is created, a space basically, the buffer that is between the two. There are cement like outpourings that provide handholds and footholds for you to climb up and down, traverse left to right, and right beside you is a wooden board that connects over to the side, and it's part of some of the building components to build the wall that is here. But from your current position, there's an 8-foot gap between you and the wall across, and you can see on the other side another small hole that opens up to a different direction. Actually, passive perception is for you, Bo. You also notice that down below there is, if you fall, there is a lot of pathing to be able to come back up. There is a relatively easy path to reascend to the top, but the plummet down is about a 10-foot drop easily.
Okay, so I'll point to the group the path that would be easy to climb back up if we fall, and just like don't fall. It's pretty high, but we could probably make it back up. So it's probably worth an attempt. It probably shouldn't be Norback first since he already took a pretty big drop.
Do we still maintain our proficiencies or stats,
So far, yes.
or just like?
You're
So
stealth
I guess I'll
applied.
try.
My perception applied.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not sure if I would know that, but
I mean, you would definitely know that because it's already happened, right?
yeah, but I don't know if I realize it. I'm just like, oh, this children's form is pretty good at seeing things.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, to you, it would just be a thing that is just happening.
It's like the thing you usually do. Okay. So I guess I'll go first.
What are you doing? And nobody's told me what's happening. What are we doing here?
I would just look around, see if there's a path to get to the other hole.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Oh, okay. I thought like, so like there's a drop. Aside from that, like what else do we see like around us?
Well, you made aware of the path underneath, the hole across this like ravine space, and then above, looking up high, you can see there are other holes really, really far up in the ceiling. Some webbing also that exists in the major portions of the top right section of this space. But yeah,
Webbing is as like spider, or
Yes.
webbing as like
Spider
oh,
web.
okay. It's not great.
yeah, that's what you noticed as well, Yubo, with your roll.
Guys, there may be a spider and we're small. I'm not sure this is safe.
So we don't have any weapons to.
How far is the gap?
8 feet.
So I guess I can jump it.
I can barely jump it myself if I keep my
You
normal
guys
stats.
have. We'll use half your strength values here as a metric because this makes sense. Your children, but still not just average children. So we'll go half of whatever your strength currently is.
Round up or down?
Oh, okay.
Always round up. We're rounding up everything, so
Okay.
we'll round up.
I could jump it.
And also, I guess I'll do acrobatics or something.
Sure. Yeah.
Acrobatics. Yeah.
Okay. I want you to describe how are you acrobatically doing this?
It's
Add some flair.
like with whatever like for example, like I go to like whatever like foothold I can get, like it's either like high or like closest to the gap, and it's I don't know, like a ballerina or something.
Okay.
It's like, let me just
All right. Go for it.
Dude over here fucking dancing, trying to jump
Yeah,
around.
See
fall.
purees.
He's trying to jump
Correct.
like 8 feet, right?
At 8 feet. Okay. What's your strength score, Thorfinn?
To 14.
Okay, no problem. You're able to go, run, and then just right before you leap, you're able to, I don't even know how you do this off a flat surface, but I don't know, you like drop to all fours like a panther would, and you're able to jump up and just before, very Mario-esque style, do a double long jump hop and get an extra little bit distance on your second hop, and you land on the other side, almost like borderline smack your face into the wall, but catch yourself before you're able to let go and drop to the bottom. Your allies are behind you. You're currently across the ravine.
I would like to look around, see if there's anything I can, if there's a path or anything I can do to help them cross.
You look down and into the tunnel that you're in, and across the way you see a small thread that kind of is unraveled and goes further beyond.
Can I take the thread?
Sure, no problem. You walk up
Okay.
and start to pull the thread, and you have in your hands probably 12 feet or so of thread.
All right. So I'll toss one onto them.
Okay.
So I need to roll for it,
Nope.
for them to catch it.
They just
Okay.
catch it.
And see if there's a way we can tie it to something, so we can.
I'll try to secure it to something. I'm guessing that we're pretty small in the wall, right? So like, there's kind of wood pieces, and like there's probably like a nail or something coming out.
Yeah, easy enough.
Yeah.
You could definitely
So I'll
pry
try
it
to
and
attach it there.
tie it off somewhere. You feel pretty good about your end. Thorfinn's end, he's just kind of holding the rope, so you know.
I'll jump across so I can help him hold the fucking rope.
You just like take a few steps back and just hurl your body across and just land very safe right beside Thorfinn. Billowing dust kind of lets off when you land. Yeah, you can hold the rope with Thorfinn, and you guys can cross.
Don't worry, guys. It's totally safe.
Evelyn goes first, and she seems to be very nimble as she's like swinging across with the body, and it's left to right, and manages to like do a flip at the end and land right beside Thorfinn as well, and moves back to give some space.
Stay perfectly safe.
Orphan, please hold it. I don't trust him with all that. And I'll try to jimmy across.
Okay, sure. You're going across, not too bad whatsoever. There comes a point where one of your hands kind of slips, but you're able to catch it with the other hand. You're strong enough on it, and you're able to shimmy across to the other side. Safe.
I guess I'll try to cross too. Oh no.
You start to go, and oh.
What? What'd you do or forget?
You start to go, Kaden, and at that exact moment, Norbak, you start to cramp up in your arm. You haven't had to hold this much weight in a really long time, and instinctively you're like, and you start to like hold your bicep, and it becomes too much for you, Thorfinn, to hold on to it, and it slips out of your hand, giving you a little bit of rope burn in your palms. And Kanan, you swing and slam into the wall, very Home Alone style, and luckily you don't fall the entire distance. You only take 2 points of damage for slamming into the wall, but already know the path to ascend back to the top, and you're able to get the rope to go and cross back over, and after a short inconvenience, you're able to make your way across no problem. You're dexterous enough for this.
Guess you'll need to eat less rations for the next one, huh? You getting too fat for that
Ever
rope.
since
I
I
guess
died,
so.
you know? Dying really isn't great for one's health, if you didn't know.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. On the same side, Goldar makes it across. Sure, whatever. You guys are on one side now. He's not the only one for me.
But the rope slipped on.
Yeah, you're the only one. I'm sorry, man. Goldar's real
Well,
cautious.
Just kind of just manifests.
He likes to make sure. He wants to do the proper, figure out the standard deviation of everybody crossing first. And he does, and he's good. Everybody crosses over. You guys looking down this corridor now, and yet again, it begins to ascend forward and a spiral up and beyond. Following this, you can tell that on the ground here, there are larger and larger crumbs of food, whether they be cheeses or breads or meats that are just leftovers and drug in here. You get to a point where in the room, there is this massive cockroach, and half of it has been eaten. The other half is still oozing out whatever fluids were once inside of it. But this room has another space on the other side that leads beyond as well. You see nothing else in this room with you currently.
I don't like.
Seems perfectly safe to me. Yeah.
Between a spider and cockroaches, that's an enjoyable situation we have.
What killed this cockroach is like what worries me.
Could be a spider.
Okay. So I guess move forward.
Are we far from the cockroach right now? Like,
Yeah.
is it like in the middle of the room, or?
It's off to the side of the room, but the entire space here is roughly 9 feet in diameter on all sides. So it's a fairly large room, but the cockroach is off to the side, and it's been, for the most part, pretty ruined.
I would like to stealthily go to it to examine it.
Okay, give me a stealth check, please.
I would also like to stealthily look for anything to use as a weapon.
I would like to
I will
stealthily
simply watch.
I would like to perceptively investigate this room, please. Yeah.
No, I
you.
mean, stealthily. Like.
No,
like,
I know
like
what you mean. Give me a stealth check, Thorfinn.
Uh,
I will simply watch as he becomes the most unstealthy person I've ever seen.
I'm never good at stealth. Okay.
You have a 0 dex. I don't believe
Exactly.
You start making your way over, roll nice and slinky and quiet, and you eventually get to the side of this cockroach. What did you want to do here?
I went to inspect it to essentially to understand what killed it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you immediately can tell there's massive bite marks. Something with teeth had carved into this creature to take chunks out of it. At the same time, as you're investigating this, you start to hear skittering on the other side of this dead carcass, just in time for Thorfinn to walk up and like basically crack one of the side like mandibles of what was this thing, and you have in your hand this like curled mandible that's very sharp on one end as a weapon, Thorfinn. And just in time, you watch as this smaller mouse hops up, looks down, and you see the small little beady black eye start to shift around everywhere, and immediately begins to pounce forward and attack, I guess, whoever's the person. It's the two of you guys, so I'm going to roll a d6. 1 to 3 is Thorfinn. Okay, so that's going to be Yubo. Yubo, it's going to try to attack you here real quick. Rolled nothing good, so it goes and it just basically bounces off of your person and off to the side onto the ground, basically right in the center of your group. What does everybody want to do here?
Panic.
Punch his eyeball.
Yeah, Norbek, you just start punching the shit out of this thing. It's just hitting it right in the face, and it's like
I would try to cast a spell. That's what I would try to do. See if there's anything that comes out of me.
What do you want to cast?
Eldritch Blast is the standard that I know. So
You go, you point your fingers, and you're like, Eldritch Blast! And nothing happens.
figured.
I'll try to hit the mouse's eye with the mandible I have.
Easy enough. You go up, and as it's distracted from Norbak just pummeling this thing in the face, you go and you plunge your mandible into its eye and just gouge it out. You pull it away, there's like a giant oozing ball on the end of the mandible in your hand.
Actually, that's a beast, correct?
Yes, it is.
Could I? Okay, well, I'll wait for Kanan to take its turn because
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're a little bit of a turn.
Yeah. I want to take some of the thread and maybe like some fabric off my clothes and make like a sling.
Cool. Easy enough for you to do. You know how to do this. You seem to have the know-how. Take it apart, and yeah, you have yourself a sling in your hand.
Okay. Can I? Would that be my action, or can I still try to get off an attack, like pick up a rock and?
Oh, sure. Why not?
Okay.
No problem.
All right.
Not only you notice that the legs of the cockroach are like V-shaped, so you can definitely like pry that off and tie your cloth to it and use this is like a tendrils inside as the the propulsion to the attack. I'll do your work for you. Don't worry. Don't RP. It's okay. And you're able to.
I wasn't thinking like a slingshot. I was thinking like the sling, like the strings with the fabric where you.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
My brain went through. Well, you have two options now. Now you have the sling option and you have the leg option. But regardless, you're able to get a few rocks off, no problem. It keeps pelting the side of this mouse, and eventually it gives way and it starts to like stumble off to the side to leave and scurry past you guys from the direction you came, trying to just like run away.
I will try, even though it's running away, I will try to use my channel divinity and see if it works, which is a charm beast, essentially.
It stops dead in its tracks, turns around, and starts to sniff over to you. Seems to react to it pretty well.
I want to ride it.
No problem. It allows you on top.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm riding a mouse now.
That you guys
With
just
one
beat the
eye.
shit out of.
Yes. We beat it,
Nope.
and he tamed it.
Don't do any long
Stop
jumps.
hitting it.
Just don't do any long jumps. I'm sure its depth perception's off with one eye.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yes.
Probably. Oh my god. Okay.
Guys, where are we going?
Where the rat came from? I don't know.
Okay, let's go.
You follow the next corridor on, and it comes to this part where it just becomes a long corridor. And a small shed of light comes in from the right side, and looking through it, you can see a large, what would be a gathering hall for people, for giants. And there are a lot of tables, a lot of chairs set up here, of which 2 tables are currently occupied by sets of 2. So there's 4 giants currently sitting in this room, having conversations, eating, drinking, doing things. In the far distance is this very bright, roaring fireplace going. This room itself is fairly warm. You can see on the walls there are like large antlered creatures that are adorned as trophies, large bear heads, bear carpets. You can see there are just a ton of things in this room that makes it like a man cave type of a feel to it. But to the left side there is a door that goes up. To your right side is a staircase that descends down to the bottom, and you know where that is. The hallway that you're currently in, the corridor continues further down as well.
How long has it been since I charmed the mouse?
Not very long. It's been maybe a minute.
Okay, well, it's no longer charmed now because it only charms it for a minute.
Oh, it's unhappy, and it like kicks you off and scurries out of the hole and just runs off to the distance. Which, unfortunately for it, eventually one of the giant sees it, just like steps and squishes it and just like flicks it off its foot.
Ah, Tony.
Did you name it?
Don't name.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's been a minute.
Oh god.
You forget we beat the absolute shit out of it.
we were startled. It's different.
Thank
Why are
you.
you anyway? I give up.
I like animals.
Where's the next path? Like a path that we're supposed to go. I'm supposed to, can we go just like?
There's multiple ways. There's the hallway you're in continues to the left. It's a straight path.
Mm-hmm.
Then outside the tunnel to the left also there's a door that leads to another room. This is where these guys sit, and to your right, outside the hole, is the staircase that descends down. You're on the top floor.
I like doors.
I'm just crying the loss of my mouse right now. I'm not gonna make any decision.
The
So
giants.
left door, right staircase, right?
Yep. Also left tunnel.
Okay. I'm gonna go left. Oh, yeah.
Tunnel or
Door?
left door?
I want to see what's through the door real quick.
It's not like right here. It's like away from you.
Yeah, I
Inside
want
the
to go
room.
see what's. Yeah, I want to go see what's behind the door.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
We need to pass the giant.
Yeah, there's 4
Don't-
giants in this room.
Don't worry.
Can I
I
try to
would
cause
have
a
disadvantage because
distraction
I don't have any armor.
How
on.
are you causing a distraction?
with the sling? Trying to.
Okay. Tell me what you're doing to pull their attention.
Well, that's what I'm trying to think of how I want to do that. Is he walking by all the giants or just?
There's
One.
2. He'd be walking
There's
past
2.
2 of them. The closest table.
How are they positioned?
Side to side. So they're looking at each other like this, and he's walking by this way. They're
Okay,
looking
I wanna-
at
Are there like glass jars or ceramics like somewhere in the room that?
Sure, why not? We'll say that there's some like ornate bowls and plates on top of one of the shelves in this room. Just like a nice, beautiful set.
Okay,
Something
maybe I can target one of those and
Okay,
break it.
give me an attack roll. Using your current stats for ranged weapons. All right, you ready it up and you release the rock just as Norbak has already left, and you can see Norbak trips over one of his feet, and the giant's like, hey, wait a second, looks over, but then all he hears is crashing of plates and silverware, and looks to the side, he's like, what? Oh my, and walks up to go and look, he's like, these freaking rats, and there's just a scurry of rats all behind as they've been nibbling on the foods and the plates that have been left on top of the fireplace mantle, and And inside of each of these cylindrical chambers are different objects. You see one that has a massive golden metallic glove with different rubies and gems imprinted on all sides. You can see another one that has a brilliant large belt with the face of some type of a person, like a bald head attached to the front with furs coming off of it. There are a ton of things. But the thing that catches your attention is that in the very center of these 9 like square room, the 9 that are laid out, the one in the center has a blue gem. Very familiar blue gem that is floating in the center of the glass chamber.
Is there any way to open these glass chambers without breaking them?
Hard to say from where you are. What's the rest
Also,
of the
I'm
group
not
doing?
like right next to them.
Yeah, they're like in the room. You're just at the door. This is what you see from the door.
Then I'll go into the room.
Well, I'm not saying like you open the door and you're standing with the giants next to you. You walked in and you saw this by the door, right? Like you're able to see
Okay.
this from where you are inside the room, away from the giant's
Okay.
eyes. Yeah. that's just-
I guess also I'll use the opportunity that Kanan provided and just like go after Norback.
Sure. For you especially, easy enough.
Yeah.
You bolt across. And interesting enough for the rest of the group, Thorfinn still seems to have that same nimbleness about him, and he's able to very quickly close that distance. You're going as well, Kenan?
Are
Yeah,
the giants still distracted with the rats, or
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a lot of rats over there.
I'll do the same.
The
then.
rats were very hungry.
Or they just breed like rats. So, they're just fucking everywhere. You guys make your way over to the door and make your way inside as well. You see the exact same thing that Norback sees here. Large structures, metal bases, and glass tops.
I would like to look around for a way to get up.
Okay. You can tell that the base itself doesn't have anything, but give me a perception check. There's no like real footholds or anything in particular. Yeah. What you do notice though is inside of each of these, or on every single metal column or component of the columns, is this like open slit, like what would be a like where you put a quarter into like a slot, not a slot machine, but like the candies the kids eat. You know what I'm talking about? It's like one of those, except it's fairly long. In each one of them, there's one of these.
And try tug at them.
You look inside. It's easy enough for you to do, and there are mechanical parts and pieces, gears that are doing something you're not quite sure. But inside of them, seems to be some type of like object that sticks out at the top, and looks like it's meant to be pulled down as it follows a track and sets at the bottom. Yeah, looking at it, the metal base of this is 6.5, 7 feet tall, and then the glass above it is almost the equal amount of height beyond. The whole thing stands about 12 feet tall.
So we could probably fit our hand in there, right?
No, it's very thin.
Where's the gem that you mentioned?
Right in the center of all of them. It's the
Okay.
middle.
Can we go like just beside, essentially?
Yeah, you can walk right up to it. There's nobody else in
Okay.
this room. It's just you guys.
I want to try to touch it with essentially the pinky finger that I lost already, as with my real form. So I want to touch it with that.
You do, and you have a pinky right now, so it's perfect. You touch it,
Yeah.
and it's still there. There's nothing. You're just touching the column, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to touch the gem,
The
essentially.
gem's inside the glass chamber at the top.
Oh,
It's
okay, okay.
enclosed just like any of the other 8
Yeah, yeah,
artifacts
okay.
in this room.
So more like it's got like small like key slots. Okay, so I would like to look around, see if there's anything I can use to lockpick it, or something. Just tamper with it.
Okay, give me an investigation check. What's anybody else doing?
Is there any other door beside the one that we used?
Nope.
I would just look around the room then, just trying to figure out if there's anything else, I guess.
Okay, perception or investigation, your choice. Can it?
Is it keyholes like a key lock kind of thing, or is it?
It's not from
Like-
from inspecting inside. It's not a key in turn. It seems to be like something comes in and pulls down, like a lever would, but this thing has been removed.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I should probably try and look for anything that would be helpful in this endeavor.
Sure. I mean, you guys could do different things. It's up to you. But looking around the room, Thorfinn, you are just struggling, and it is hard to be able to tell anything. But what you do recognize, Thorfinn, is as you're roaming around, one of these containers has what looks to be like a floating, ethereally floating dagger. Seems to be shedding off this very like low, dim white light, and just
Yeah,
emanating.
we've seen that before.
And there are a lot of other objects present here as well. There are a whole assortment of them. But Yubo, you looking around, you find that one of the chambers has inside of it a broken component. This exact same thing. It's still attached to the lever on the inside, but it's been snapped off on the outside, and you could pry it out with your tiny hand.
Okay, is there any piece of wood around I could use as leverage to help?
Sure, yeah, you
Because
can,
it's kind of open, right? So I can kind of just like.
yeah, sure, you can, yeah, you not a problem whatsoever. And actually, funny enough, roaming around, you also notice more. Norbak notices before you do, but he brings attention to the fact that there is a mouse hole in this room as well. It's on the back side of where the door fully opens up and to the left, hidden by, perspective wise, it was hidden by the far left column that you guys were in front of, or the chamber in front of you. But at full view, you do see that this seems to connect over to the same space to the far, initially coming to this second floor. But yeah, you go inside, you can find a very small like sliver almost to leverage yourself in to this, and
Pick up the component that's in there.
okay, you pull it down, and on top you see that there is this small looks like almost like a rock of sorts, but it's very large in shape, but it's just like large rock that you can use Norbak's help to go get up and grab it.
Web, is the dagger accessible to me? I want to go to it. It draws it.
The dagger is it's not accessible. It's closed. Everything here is closed off. It's all locked off. It's all accessible,
It's all
but it's all locked off. Everything is inside of its own little, like, you know, I don't know what the word I'm looking
Okay.
It's like a
Let's
display, essentially.
Thank you. Display.
Okay.
Every single thing is its own individual display.
Yeah, like a museum type thing where everything is on display, but you don't have access to it.
Correct.
The only thing we had access to was the. Okay, I think I understand.
Yeah, can I investigate the other displays and see what's in them?
Sure. Go ahead. Oh, you already did. No, that's your perception. Yeah. Looking around, you say they're all identical in structure on the insides, but same mechanic again, right? Like you just pull that lever down, and from the collective of you guys roaming around, you can tell that whatever's supposed to slot in is removable. Like it's not something like, it's not like a one-time thing. Go in and it stays locked in position. So if you have a key available, you can put it in and freely access this mechanism. But you don't find another key.
You said Thorfinn's unlocked when he was close to it.
No.
No.
Yubo.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yubo's unlocked because he found a key already inside. It's just broken from the outside, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
The key is broken from the outside, but the inside. Okay, so it's like a key that was like snapped.
Yeah.
And it's in there, and I was able to pry it open with
Yeah.
with something.
Yeah.
That's
You
what
made it
meant?
accessible to yourself.
Okay,
Yeah.
now I understand. Could is there any like twig, anything we could like kind of jerry rig the key onto something a little bit longer so we can put it into a slot?
Dude, you have access to it. I don't know if I'm just doing a bad job at explaining this, but the key that's in there is attached, is broken on the outside, but is accessible
Yeah.
to you. That's why you were able to do
Yeah.
anything with
so
it.
I
it's
know,
like
I know.
key.
We have it, that's fine, but just to put it into another hole and turn it, it would be a lot easier if we have like something
turn.
like long, yeah, like something longer to be able to twist it. That's what I mean.
I see what you're saying.
It's not a turnkey.
The only stuff that you know is the string, which is tied way back, and the little like splinter that you have on you right now. You also know, again, I think I'm doing a bad job here. You also know that the mechanism inside is not a twist; it's a pull, it's a lever.
Oh, okay.
It's an up
Tyler,
and
just
down.
Pull it down.
Yeah.
But
Oh, so it's kind of a lever, and right now I have the
It's quite
end.
literally just a
Yes.
Okay, now I understand. Okay, so we have like the
And-
inside end of the lever. Okay,
Yes.
thank
lever.
you.
So let's just take it and open up the other ones.
So it
See
wasn't
if it
me.
fits, yeah.
I just want to clarify, it wasn't me, was it?
No,
Wait.
a little bit,
No.
but it's
Okay,
okay.
maybe.
We'll figure it out.
I contributed to this.
Wasn't solely your fault.
so what the glass chamber? What was inside the glass chamber that Yubo opened?
It was like this rock. It's about the size of your heads right now. There's like this weird rock that has inscribings and things on it, but no idea what it does.
So let's go around and open the other ones with this damn thing.
We'll probably inspect what we have first, just in case it's something useful.
How the hell are we gonna get up to it?
But didn't you reach to it? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that's what.
The two of you guys
Yeah.
can like stand on each other's shoulders and get it. It's no problem.
Yeah, I'll help you and you go get it since you're
I
stronger than
don't.
me.
Okay.
It
I mean,
explodes
you
and
are.
Orbeck dies.
I would be
Okay.
more worried if you just willingly dropped the rock on my head.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, it's
Whoops,
guys, you're making this more
Sandy.
complicated than it is. It's not a problem. You guys
Yeah,
can
no.
get this rock off. It's very, very easy to do.
We're getting our rocks off.
Kind of weird, you're children.
Yeah, I know. Let's stop.
Oh God.
Okay, so that I guess
Let's
yeah,
open the other
follow
one.
their lead and open the other ones.
Okay, one by one, you guys start to open all of these different containers, and sure enough, you guys are able to get all the artifacts that are inside these chambers and have them together in a pool. And in front of you, you guys have assortments of belts, shields, helmets, gloves, shoes, blades, a whole different combination of things that you're not exactly sure what the hell they do. You've never seen these
Are they like
other than the one item. Not quite sure.
are they like human size or giant size?
They're
or
giant size.
Do they fit? Okay, they
wait.
don't fit children's then.
So
They do not fit us at all.
No, they do not fit you at all. They are
Would they fit the
massive.
small hole? No, then they would not.
No, they definitely would not fit the small hole. Damn it. Now I wish I had made it like a mouse that was wearing one of these helmets. Oh, that would have been sick.
And we had to chase the mouse.
That would've
would
been
be great.
sick.
Maybe you stole one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, the only chamber left is the one with the gem in it, and you guys are able to go and you walk up to it and you notice the column inside. The object in the middle, the lever, has been like corroded or broken, and when you go to pull it down, it bends and snaps and is unable to open the chamber above.
Okay. Can I inspect the items we have to try and understand what it is? Like if it's just like especially the stone because it looks like it has like runic symbols on it.
Yes, it does. It does. Your inspection of it doesn't yield you any knowledge. You have
Okay.
no worldly connection to what's here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, none of this places
Yeah.
in your lived experience. You have no idea. Except
Any of us even know what the hell they are?
except for that dagger. You guys have all seen that dagger before.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we saw the dagger when
Oh yes,
in the
we have.
very in the wherever we had the
Wasn't it
what's
like
his
the
name?
goblin cave essentially?
Yeah, and
None of us
I
could
for-
pick it up.
I forget the name of the guy. We just met him in Winifred recently.
Rufus.
Yeah, Rufus. He came in to clear up everything behind, and there was just a dagger left, basically.
Now this time, so go to the dagger, see if this time we can wield it. So assuming this dagger is like human size, right? Not giant size. If it's similar to the one we found.
This one's massive. No, this one is probably 3 to 4 times the size of that one.
So basically a sword.
Yep. It's
Does the gem look like the gem from? Let me check. I have the note of the name, but like the first encounter we had with the witch, Yolanda's Fairgrain.
no.
Do you remember? No.
Oh, I
Okay.
remember that. No, it does not.
Okay.
No, you.
Okay.
Is that
you
the one
did-
from the ethereal plane?
Yes.
But it's still
Can
stuck in the
we-
glass container.
But this dagger, like we can actually like wield, right? And use it to try and prop the glass chamber for the gemstone.
Yep.
See if that works.
Okay. So you're propping yourself up to it.
Like use the dagger. I mean, we have to try and like because like it snapped, right?
Yeah,
lever.
yeah. The lever
See if we
inside of
can
it
use the
snapped.
dagger.
Okay, yeah. You put the dagger
See if I can
inside
use the dagger.
to finagle it, and you get about halfway before it just the mechanics just don't seem to want to give anymore. But the chamber is just like ever so slightly open.
Could somebody slide in?
No. Sadly, it's not enough for that.
Can I maybe get up
Even-
there and try and pull it up just a tiny bit?
I mean, you can try to get up there and do that if you want to.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll try and get up there and do that.
I'll try and get up there with like a twig or whatever we had a little bit earlier, and I'll try to put it underneath it.
Leading this thing to get leverage.
The to get leverage.
Yeah, to be able to open it. Like, how are you opening this thing?
Well, I was just gonna simply
Birch strike.
grab onto the put my hands under it to fucking what's little open, the little fucking crack or whatever, and try and just pull up as hard as I can.
Right, but you got to stand on a person to do that. You see what I'm saying? Like, somebody has to be
I see.
propping you up so that
I'll
you
prop
can
him
get
up.
up to it. Okay.
I think 2 people should try and
So-
prop me up. So it's just a fucking try.
How does that work? So who's up there with the twig and who's up there?
That's what I'm
pulling
saying.
thing?
The two of you have one person each who's propping you up, and Goldar is too short to do anything, so he's not helping at all.
Okay, we need to have one person hold the shit up.
Even in
Well, we
youth,
have,
he's a tiny
I have
person.
Evelyn. Evelyn to
Everyone's
help.
with the one
Yes,
top, yeah.
Evelyn can help you guys. Yeah, no problem. Evelyn will go. She'll support one leg on Norback, and Kanan, you're doing the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, the two of you are supporting Norback. Norback, you're at the top. Norback, give me an athletics check. Kanan, give me a constitution check. The two of you guys are safe. I'm gonna give you. Give me an athletics check as well, Yubo. All right, constitution check for me. Okay, I rolled
There's
a
something wrong. Something wrong with the image of our two thin-framed members propping up our giant.
Oh no.
I'm mostly just trying to put it there so that like his finger doesn't
That didn't
snap
work.
as soon as like the thing comes back down.
That didn't work.
That's really the
Why did that
goal for
work?
me.
Oh, there it is.
Does he put R/?
Okay, all right. Yubo, give me a D100 roll, please.
Oh no.
That went well.
Okay, so as you guys get this circus act all figured out and prop Norback up, Norback, you're actually making way, and both Evelyn and Kanan, we're supporting. We're doing a great job. We're like shifting weight to help and like propping you up when you need it, and it starts to go, and you look over, and all of a sudden beside you props up Yubo, and he's wobbly as hell to begin with. And in the space you've created, he sticks in the little splinter. But as he starts to apply pressure, you can start hearing, like, you know when glass is grinding on edges? You start to hear that. Before you can even react, you see a small little vein of glass begin to splinter off and crack across the side of your where you guys are right now. You guys have a moment to do something. What do you guys want to do?
There's not much we can do. It's cracking glass.
Yeah, I mean, pull people away.
Okay, you start to pull Yubo away, and you're like, whoa! And you guys are like wobbling around with each other, and you're dexterous enough where you can hold them in place. And Kanan, do you want to pull them away? What do you want to do? Evelyn's just looking at you like, what do we do?
Yeah, let's get him out of there.
All right, we pull him away and like we drop you down, and in that moment, as you're backing away, you see the the crack spreads across the thing and just shatters and starts to come rain down to the ground. And in that space, you guys can hear now sounds in the room next door as they're like, "Wait, did you hear that?" Actually, you guys hear something. Norback, you understand it. They're like, wait, we should go check. I don't know what's going on in the other room. The object is sitting at the top right there right now.
Somebody pick it up, quick.
Yep.
I'll just
Okay.
I'll just try like launch Evelyn up there.
You do, no problem. You grab her and you just hurdle her up, and she just soars up, grabs it, and like tumbles to the other side. You guys run around the side of the area, and in front of you, you see that there is Evelyn sprawled out on the floor, and all of you standing beside the object.
Okay, and then I'll just
Run to the hole.
run to the hole.
Okay.
I'll take what I can and run to the hole.
Yeah, you grab whatever you can. You guys grab the object and start to bolt it. And as you approach, the door just like opens up. And at first, it's like a nice slow creak, but they see all the chambers are open and one of the centers is shattered. They swing it open super heavily, and the dust billows out. And that's in that one. You guys all run over, and Evelyn loses her footing as the wind gust that pushes her kind of like makes her lose her tracking and gets pushed out about 10 feet from you guys. You guys all make it to the hole, and Evelyn's standing in the center. She's like, just go, I'm gonna distract them. And like she starts to run off to the side to basically pull you guys away and from the giants, and they start to immediately turn their attention towards her. And in that moment,
Does she still have the gem?
no, you guys do. The collective
Okay,
did, and
okay.
she got pushed away without it, right? In
Still
that,
try to help her.
yeah, you guys turn to try and give her any help you can, and your visions are immediately pushed and pulled out and away from where you are, and that blue object, a gem, begins to glow brightly, and you guys wake up in the monolith with the basin with flame. The flame has dissipated. Your hands are no longer on fire. And looking in the back of your hand, you now see the 4 dots and the 1 that exists. Can you all please go ahead and mark on your sheets that you have the Eye of the All-Fathers Boon. You can put in brackets Temple 1 Boon if you want. Effectively, once a day, you guys can activate this, and for 1 hour, you can detect any invisible creatures around you for that time period.
Okay, wait. Say that again. So the Eye of the
Eye of the
All-Father?
All-Father. You guys are able to
Right.
detect any invisible
Temple
creatures
one.
around you for once a day for an hour.
Once per long rest, or
Yes,
once per.
once per long rest.
Okay. Detect invisible creature. What's the range of the detect? Do you have one or
We'll go with 30 feet.
30 feet? All right.
Do we all have like? Is it like used as a group, or we can all use it individually?
Individual. Looking
But I
around,
hope Evelyn is okay.
you guys looking around now see the symbol of an eye across your necks in this like transitioning rainbow-esque colors, and then slowly but surely it fades away and is no longer visible.
I would like to test it out.
Okay, you use it immediately, and interestingly enough, you do. You detect the presence of an invisible object, and it is hovering right above Yubo. You see this small circular object with a slit, kind of like a feline iris, just hovering right above him. And as it's looking around, and it detects that you've looked at it, it just vanishes.
I'm not gonna meta and say that I know what it is, but
I don't know. I'll just describe it to the party, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we're being watched.
I'm not
that has
happy to
be-
hear that.
Either way, I would like to get out of this fucking temple.
Do we still have to talk to the snake?
No?
No, but we do have a couple. I mean, we saw a couple of weird things, me and Kanan, in the beside the well with like symbols that we can't understand. You guys find anything around?
There was a couple tablets over by the forges where they had the symbols in it. That's about the only thing I know.
Also, there's that other like lock chamber. I think Yubo's familiar was already kind of explore that.
Well,
more.
you don't know that, but yes. Yeah, I found that place. I found a little brooch, or brooch, whatever it is.
A brooch.
Yeah,
Brooch.
words.
But yeah, I guess yes, yeah. Me and Norback still has that that rules that the tablets we couldn't figure out.
We kind of just left them there.
How
We
about,
can try and figure it out.
how about me and you both take a nap and y'all do all the work this time?
I could use a short rest. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, shut up. It's not like we wanted to take a nap. I didn't know the freaking fire was gonna make me go sleep.
We could all of us take a short rest, heal a little bit, and just we've been through a lot today. And then finish exploring this
I feel like
place.
it's ill-advised to do a short rest in the middle of a temple underground, under the enemy base, essentially.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
No,
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
little
well,
place. I'm just gonna get out of here. Come on, guys. I'll show you some place.
Can't get out the door.
We can crash through
there we go.
See, over here, it's a dead end. There's nobody can come the other way around. I could just set my familiar to scout for us and just let us know if anybody comes in, and we just all rest here.
I don't feel like this is a good idea.
I've seen worse. Like, putting somebody in a pit of water and freezing them
Yeah,
there.
that's definitely a worse idea. Oh my god. How about this? Let's take 5 here. I gotta run to the bathroom, and then we'll come over. We'll pick up from where we are here.
All right.
All right, chat. We'll be right back. 5 minutes. At least I'll be right back.
God damn.
All right.
When
That
we go
was-
into the other temple to get our boon.
We need to find them first. This was the only one we know.
No,
we-
the first
lake.
temple.
The one in the lake.
No, I think we have that one already.
No, we didn't, because we went there where most of us weren't worthy yet.
Oh, right. I
So
thought,
he
like,
just kind of gave
the
us
first
items and
boon-
said, "Come back later."
Yeah, the first boon we had was from after the the mark, right? When we had that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, and also we can try it on the way. We can try and redo the tower if it's still available.
We're good, yeah.
What was the other boon we got where we just basically got, what was that, 20 health?
Like
10 health. 10 health.
10?
Yeah,
10.
that was like when we all died and got back up again. When yeah, that was the
When
first
it-
boon
when-
we had.
When he cheated and killed us all.
Yeah.
Without any death saves or anything.
So that went well so far.
So far.
Yeah.
Hey, you did that to yourself.
No, you
Yes.
fucking froze it over, you asshole. I
No.
was just gonna put him in the water and pin him to a spike and then get out, but no, I can't leave. Guess why?
you could have. You still have movement, but you didn't.
I wanted
You-
to stab him a few times, to be fair.
Yeah, but okay, well, then
You
stab it a
still-
few times, but then
You
with the
still cut my fucking any chance I had left of leaving.
Here's the reality of the thing, right? If you wanted to stab it a few times, you had to a turn underwater. So you already did what you wanted to do. It's just happened that it didn't
I
pan
don't
out.
care. You still made it so I could
No,
not do
no.
anything but
Now you're
fucking
blaming
die.
me for your own decisions, and that's the issue.
No, I'm not blaming you for my decision. I'm blaming you so I couldn't make any other decision after that.
Well, I just forced you to stick with your decisions. That's all.
You gotta take responsibility too. Come on.
Like, my guy, I went from having every option to leave to I'm fucked
Yes.
because of your decision.
Yeah. So keep
Yes.
in mind when you're unconscious and somebody attacks you with a melee range, it's 2 fails immediately.
Mhm.
Keep that in mind. So a multi-attack creature can technically execute somebody when they have if they go before the person's death save goes. So just be aware. This is something. Oh, Game of Watt, thank you for the sub, my man.
Before they went down the water, Norback could have just like rage attacked him instead of grappling him. While
there was a ton of
Yeah.
options there.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the decision was made, and I just rolled with it. That's it. I don't think you blame it. What happened?
The grapple part, there's nothing
Okay,
wrong with the
okay.
grapple part.
Yeah, the grapple made it so he couldn't run away because
Yes.
obviously
Yeah.
it looked like he was trying to run away.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was gonna keep going, and there was gonna be a back and forth. He eventually would have gotten to the front, and because he was a paladin, and he used lay on hands to get a lot of health back. So, right, like it would have been really tough to keep this guy locked down before he made it to the front, and he would have eventually reported or shouted for help, and it would have been a bigger deal. So grapple honestly saved you guys more like effort than you realize,
Yeah.
but also led to the freezing of the water, which led to his death, which led to all of it.
I disagree.
Oh, shut up.
Hey man,
Don't try and
That's
get
fine.
out responsibility here.
You wanted to stab him a few times, and you stabbed him a few times.
Yeah, and then I couldn't leave.
Well, you
True.
should have left before. Like it's not my decision.
ow! He had one turn. He had one turn in there. Get outta
Exactly.
here.
What the fuck do you want me to do? We don't see
Okay,
anything.
listen.
We don't even know where it is. So,
There is nobody at fault here. It's just a series of really, really hilarious
Yes.
decisions that led to where it went. Which I say this all the time. You guys make the most ridiculous, outlandish decisions I've ever seen in D&D, and it blows my mind every time consistently.
On the
Something-
bright
something
side, he also had
unpredictable.
like no spell slots when he came out of that fucking thing.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was completely burned, right? He used everything. He used Misty Step to get out. He couldn't have done it otherwise.
Like how many spells did he use down there?
He used all of his 4 level 1 spell slots down there. No,
I mean,
no,
that's
he
still
used
very-
3. He used 3. He used
That's still very helpful.
yeah, he used one
Yeah.
of them on Thorfinn before he went down. No, he used 3 down there. He used his very first one as the Searing Smite in the room, and then all 3 were downstairs with you. Yeah. And yes, Gimawatt. Grappling can be OP if your team doesn't, drown you with ice.
That'd be nice.
That's a
Well, we
bit of
couldn't
a
see him anyway. So
but
You knew I was down there.
yes. Well, I don't know who can breathe the longest. So
It doesn't matter.
yes, it does.
oh my god, I love it. Okay, anyways, moving on. Are you guys ready to keep picking it up here?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. All right, we're gonna pick it up from you guys having started a short rest. Is that my understanding?
Sure. Why not?
Okay. All right, your short rest goes without
Inventory.
a hitch.
but-
You guys get the
what does that
benefit
do
of
for
a
us?
short rest. So you can roll your hit dice now, which all of you have 5d whatever. You can roll however many you want. Roll them one by one, because if you overshoot it, too bad you've used the amount you roll, because I'm not letting you roll it back. It's too complicated.
I could not possibly overshoot it by using 3.
Right. No, if you're using 3, then yes, but everybody has an allotment of 5. Wow. Dude, those
I
are the
rolled a
same
1
numbers
and a
that killed
2.
Thorfinn the first time.
Yeah, that makes sense, right?
This game. 12, that's pretty good.
Well, I'm maxed out, and I have my 2 spell slots.
Oh
for
shit, you
warlock.
have constitution modifiers that are added to this. So it's a die value
Oh, you're
plus
right.
your con for the healing. Don't forget that. So Norback, for you,
I need
it's
3 more.
I'm full.
3 more. Oh, you did plus 6?
Yeah, because I forgot. I just haven't updated it in an eternity.
It's 4. It's plus 4 for you, right? You're 18.
I have
Okay,
3.
I only need
It's
one.
plus 3. Because it's plus 2 per die, essentially.
Oh,
Right?
oh, sorry. Yes, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
It'd be plus 3. So yeah.
Yes,
It'd be
yes.
plus. Yeah.
I got you.
Do
You
we
get
get,
what I mean?
get spell slots or anything back with the short rest?
Only Yubo, because his class allows that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All you get is health. That's it. There's certain abilities. I believe rage is one of them. You get all your rages refunded or something like that. I'm not sure. Double
I
check.
think it's a long rest.
Maybe. There's something on the barbarian class list that gets refunded on short rests. I know they
It's a
do.
long rest before I can do it again.
Good. Thank God. Okay. Then yes, you guys do your short rest. You have a moment to have a conversation regarding whatever you want to do here.
I think I still have one rage left. I only used one, I think.
You used two.
I used
The very first one was at the beginning when you first came into the dungeon. You used one to fight the guy.
I meant like this session.
Oh, this session you've used one. Yes. So
Yeah.
you have 2 used total.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I mean, let's go figure out what was the issue with the runes.
Okay.
Mhm. I think that's the only chamber that just seemed interesting enough to explore.
You guys begin making your
Also-
way. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, also that's that like hidden
Open, relax, Jesus.
thing behind the
Where are you going? Like, chill out.
just running.
Just bolting.
Is Babin controlling you?
Rage is the only thing that resets it.
I'm not touching
for
anything.
short rest.
Also, this weird thing over here.
What weird thing?
The stone.
Oh yeah, there's the boulders that have caved in on this side of the map, but you can see past it, and on the other side there's this like light blue, like kind of a light dark blue light. What? That is being released from something on the other side. You can't quite make out exactly what it is, but you can also see stalagmites on the ground coming up, like spires.
I would like to roll for trying to clear the rocks.
There's no rolling for that. That is just a time thing. How much time do you want to spend on doing it? There's no roll for it.
Maybe like 30 minutes while they try to figure out the runes.
Okay. All right, sure. What's everybody else want to do then?
Well, personally, I want to go see the stones that you guys found because they might map with the symbols that we saw at the well.
I'll just tell them that remember when the screams, you'll find what Norbak did in that room. Because I don't think
You
they
don't
know.
have to worry about that.
I just know
I
we
think they
saved
go-
the right guy. Just by the way.
We did?
Jeffrey.
Yeah. We saved what was it? Was it Steve? Yeah, I think it was Steve.
Jeffrey. Steve was the
Jeffrey.
butthead that the guy didn't like.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah, we killed. Well, you killed Steve, and
Yeah,
you
fuck
know,
that guy.
Jeffrey's still alive. So, I guess you did good.
With
I
a
guess.
question mark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna go towards that. Anybody want to assist me, or I'm going there alone?
I'll go.
Who splitting up?
Perfect. I love it. This is the dream team combination right here. That's what I want to see. I don't know if you guys can get through this crack here. I'm just pretty
The
sure.
two range guy and the two melee
Yeah,
guys
pretty
separate for
much.
no reason.
It's freaking perfect. I love it. All
Like,
right.
this,
So-
time, this time I want to do physical labor because like what we had to encounter is like I don't know, puzzle solving is like nope.
No, something far more scary. Muscle soreness. Okay, so the two of you guys make your way into the room at the bottom here. No problem with the forges.
Before that, do we see anybody there?
No. You see
Okay.
no people that were bound in these rooms.
That's interesting, Cannon.
Yeah.
Probably be quick just in case shit happens.
Oh, 30-minute short rest, no biggie.
It's an
So,
hour, no?
I thought it was 30 minutes.
Short rest is an hour.
Even
an hour.
better. Okay, an hour. I like it. All right. So what are you guys doing in here?
We're trying to find the stones that they said that they left there.
Oh, they're on the floor, all by the wall right here. There's one that's still slotted in the wall, and the two that are just on the ground, left in frustration. But they slot into the wall in some fashion or other, a combination. You also can see on the wall that there are two indentations of some type of weird structure, kind of rectangular in shape, but jagged. There's two of them.
Now that I remember, didn't I throw the... Oh.
Nope. You did nothing with these. You guys left them.
Do they resemble the same symbols we saw in like above the well?
Yes. Exact same symbols as those in the.
But there was no indentation around the well.
Nope. They were on the fire, the sconces. Remember?
Yeah.
Give me a
We're
history
gonna
check.
take these.
Yubo and Kanan. Both of
Yes.
you guys give me history checks.
Did I win?
What?
Do I need
I
to
mean-
do it?
I guess not. You don't have to if you
Did
don't
I
want
win?
to. I mean, a crit 20 is kind of hard to argue with, so no, you don't have to. But yeah, you guys start looking at this and immediately, Yubo, you're like, oh my god, these are the symbols that were on the sconces. And this is the same symbols that you saw on that little stone object in your vision that you guys had, the flashback. And
Is there any
immediately,
order to them?
excuse me?
Was there already like order, like structure to the symbols?
Yeah, now that you have these in your hand, you can rearrange them accordingly, and you do. And they slot in place, correct. To you, it matches exactly the same imagery as the sconces and that stone tablet. Although nothing happens, I'll say because you rolled high enough as an added bonus, you assume that those two other indentations are pieces to unlock whatever this is hiding. So you feel fairly comfortable with what position you have for the tablets, but you're missing two other pieces.
Okay. Can I look around the room, see if there's anything in the room that would fit with that what we have there?
Give me an
The
investigation.
2 other tablets.
Kanan?
Yeah, I want to look around the room as for anything that would fit.
You see a dead guy.
Investigation, please.
Yeah,
Well, I
we see
haven't-
a dead burned out guy.
I haven't even investigated. I haven't even brought that to your attentions yet. But yes, you do. Your passive perception's caught that immediately. That's fine. Your passive investigation is still a thing, so that's fine. But the two of you guys do see the burned off face of a Nato member who had been plunged into the forge that was very, very bright and roaring at the time. But you guys roaming around the room do not find anything. There's no objects that fit. There's no mention of objects that you need. Nothing.
So essentially, right now we have one slotted stone. But
All three of them are
three?
slotted.
Okay,
Yeah.
but there's 5.
Yeah. The plates. There are 3 plate holes. Those are slotted correctly to your memory, at least. And then the
Yeah,
two
yeah.
other objects that are like weird structures, like rectangular objects that are jagged.
So there's
Right.
objects in it, right?
And I said the other room that had this would these stones fit in that?
The other room, where?
But the one that didn't me and you both see like spots on the wall that
Yes.
looked like
So there
something.
were just symbols on the wall, right? There wasn't
Yeah.
like anything we could pick up. It's just like a
So-
symbol.
So basically, this puzzle, there were 2 ways to gain the information on how to put the plates correctly. One of them was you go to Osmos's room and his sconces had them marked. Second one was through the vision if you never went to his room. So there was 2 ways to basically make this available, but there's a separate piece that you're missing. The symbols are just as a way to solve this. So
And the 2 like rectangular or whatever the other shape, it's still a hole in there. There's
Yeah.
something that we're missing that
Indentation.
would go in there.
Correct.
All right.
Indent.
Well, at this point, I think I would communicate to Kanan that I think we got what we need here for now. We should go regroup with the others and let them know that everybody's gone before we get a surprise attack or something.
Okay.
And we'll make our way there.
okay, you're going back to the group.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You two on the other side, because Norback is Norback, this doesn't take as long as you thought it would. You guys, without much difficulty, are able to make your way through this
Give me a big shot,
space.
man.
The boulder has, for the most part, been cleared out. Hold on a second. There we go. Has been cleared out. Inside of this room, however, hold on a second. I need to add something to this thing.
Okay, wait a second, Kanan.
Is it? I have so many pictures. This is stupid.
Wait, what?
There it is. Yep.
All these little holes.
No.
Watch, it's gonna be another enemy.
He's not giddy yet, so
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna die yet. He's not happy enough.
All right, I'm done. Yeah, so you guys walk into this room and you see an extremely old room. There's water that's been running off the ceilings, very small droplets of it. But immediately to your right, you see a ton of small stalagmites that protrude out of the ground and towards the ceiling, and they interlace with one another where there are stalactites coming down as well. To the distance, well, to your left, you see this large blue crystal of sorts. You're not quite sure exactly what it is, but it's protruding out of the ground. Seems to be growing off of other rocks and minerals below, but that is where the giant brilliant blue light is emanating off of. It seems to be shining this naturally. Down the rest of this space here, you see another larger crystal down there as well. Can you both give me a history check, please, while I continue to narrate the rest? And then beyond the hole in the ground that also exists in this room, you see a small collection of that's perfect. I love this team composition. Please always split up in this fashion. You guys see one of the most awesome. The dream team. Yes. You guys see a small collection of barrels and boxes and maybe a few other little oddities collected right here behind the hole. Oh, actually,
It's just a hole.
that's a hole that goes down. Yes. You also would see along the wall some soot and ash that has collected there.
So there's been fire of some sort?
Before we move ahead, I would just like to look around and investigate. Like check for traps. Check for anything that might kill us.
Yes.
Give me a perception
Check for sure. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I believe in you. You'll only just run into them.
We're coming, don't worry.
I mean, here's the
It's
thing.
improvement.
No, here's the thing. If there is, I will still run into it. Don't get me wrong, right?
You'll know they're there, but
But he's making
Wow.
an effort this
I
time.
don't know.
That's actually a really good roll. Yes, what you do notice is that right here over top of the hole is an extremely large stalactite that's hanging down, and at first seemingly unnoticeable. But you, however, are so paranoid that you take the extra second to analyze, and you notice that's not a stalactite. That's actually some creature that looks exactly like one, and it's got many tendrils that connect off and then come down as other stalactites in the distance away from it, 10-15 feet away, and it just seems to be hanging there. And you swear at one point you see a small eye open, a singular eye like a cyclops but then closed, but you're not sure about that one.
No, I'm pretty sure what those
You guys haven't fought this yet. Get out of here.
I've had an intimate
You haven't fought these things yet. I promise you have not fought this thing yet.
Wait, these are not the ones
No.
that killed me?
No, these are not those things. No, they're different.
They're
He
much,
thought it's
much
the
worse.
same thing. I would do that to you. Although I should have. That would have been hilarious.
No, the trauma that you get too much feel as soon as you see it.
He's got an actual character flaw where he's afraid of the dark now because of that.
Yeah, it's like when I see like stalactites and stalagmites, like oh no. Okay.
Constantly not going in. I love it. What are we doing, guys?
I mean, he hasn't told me anything, so
Accurate.
Yeah, I guess I'll let Norbeck know. Those seem like creatures. Those are dangerous. What do you want to do? And those stalagmites, those seem like creatures that might be
oh,
No, not creatures.
And then
Creature. Singular.
okay, I mean
Okay.
One creature.
I just yeah.
It's an important
I
distinction.
want to pick up a rock, throw it at it, and then run.
Okay, no problem. Actually, just for shits and gigs, give me an attack roll. We're using your dex. So D20 plus dex.
Could have all been there stealthy, ready to attack, but no, let's throw a rock at it.
Oh, fun. You throw it and you miss. It goes wide. You just go right past it and hit the wall on the other side.
Okay,
Shit,
I
I'm on the
will
wrong
try
way. Right there.
again. Following Norbeck's lead, it's like, interesting. I'll try to throw a dagger. Like a normal
You're gonna
dagger.
throw it. Okay, sure. Make an attack roll with your dagger. tackle. Dude, please,
I don't know
fucking do
who's
this.
dumber, me or the person following my decision.
Oh my god.
I get-
Whoa!
Yeah,
Yes, do this.
You
Do it.
fell
Hurry up.
asleep. Oh, do the same thing.
Hurry up, do it. I want to see this. Come on.
I'm gonna run away as I said.
Go. No, you ain't moving. Get your ass back in there. You're not moving nowhere. You wait, okay?
Rock and run.
Give me your attack roll. Yeah,
did
but
say
he's
that,
doing it at
to
the
be fair.
same time you are. So wait. Okay, you
I missed.
throw and it misses. It goes wide and hits the wall. And Normac, you can leave.
Okay.
Are we catching
I-
up
I-
at this
I can-
point? Or
Yeah,
no?
you guys basically meet them as they're bolting out of the tunnel. Like right, yeah.
What are
right
you
there.
guys doing in there? Why are you running?
Oh, stalactite creature thing. We were trying to throw shit at it, and missed.
Why are you attacking the random thing by yourself? We're right here. By the way, the people we tied up, they're no longer there. So you know.
Cool.
And we found a way to fit the thing in the hole, the symbols, but there's two pieces missing.
Shut up. Okay.
Also, we opened up this whole room or like this whole like area over here.
It's blue
yeah,
room.
It looks interesting, but there's something dangerous there.
So you tried to kill a rock creature with a little rock. That's what I'm getting from this.
You're fighting it with its babies.
Well, when you put it that way, it does sound a lot dumber than it is.
No, I think it's just exactly as dumb as it is.
No, you made it sound 20 times dumber than it really is. I didn't know it was a rock creature. All I know is it looks like a stalactite. Doesn't mean it's a rock, you know?
Oh, that's fair. But you still threw a little rock at it. That's so
Can I
nice.
leave this group? I'm worried.
Well, I'm gonna go throw another rock at it.
Can we all? If we're gonna try and fuck with it, we might as well just all stealth in and try to attack it at the same time.
We don't. We don't know if it's alone though, because it looks like a stalag.
Well, I mean, you're trying to wake him up. So, but do you care if it's alone or not? Like you're already attacking it. What are we talking about?
I'm gonna try
I
to.
wanted to check if there's more.
I said, what?
You guys are trying to engage something, and now you're like, oh well, don't tell me if it's alone. Yeah, okay. Why are you attacking it then?
Why don't we-
I don't wanna get close to it. That's why I don't wanna like.
Why don't we stealth in and use this new boon that we got to detect if it's alone or not?
It's just invisibility, right? Well, I mean,
Oh
you don't-
yeah, fucking Thorfinn would be able to detect things, right?
No. I mean no because like it does a one-time activation. How does that work?
It's for an hour.
Like linger.
So it's yeah. You have a little bit left, so you're not detecting anything so far.
But it's not anything invisible, right?
It's
This is
just-
just something that's camouflaged.
Yes.
Camouflage.
I mean, that's my assumption based on what you told me, Thorfinn.
Okay. Yeah. So. Oh wait, I forgot I
Slowly
have
pick
this.
up another rock.
Wait. We have the rage users here. Let them do the attacks. Also, I also like a fancy new toy here, which I don't
Fancy
have a
new toy?
macro for. A light crossbow that you guys gave me a while back. I forgot I have that.
You had a crossbow and you tried throwing a dagger at it. Who's the dumb one now?
Both of you at this point.
No. I threw a rock because I didn't have anything else to throw at it. Then he followed my decision by throwing his dagger at it.
Oh, Norback, give me a wisdom saving throw.
God damn it.
Oh no! Please don't charm him.
You're good. Nothing.
Okay.
Let's stealth in and get attacks off, I guess.
Okay. Sure.
This is such a bad
the
idea.
longer we wait here, the more tempted going back is to throw a rock, and I would rather have advantage than just go in like that.
Okay.
I like how you're just like, you know what? If I can't fight the stupid, I might as well use it to my best of ability.
I need to figure out what the what the stats for the crossbow is.
Okay.
I mean, I'll go help them. Like, what the fuck? I'll use my ring of mind shielding that allows me to be invisible. which I didn't know that this was doing that, but that's what you gave me, so now I'm invisible.
Fuck, did I give you that?
I don't know. Oh no, actually it's just the ring that becomes invisible. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, the ring is now invisible.
I can see it.
Yeah, you can see it for some reason.
That's awesome. Yeah, I need to piece that together. Oh my god. Okay, all right. Okay, so what's happening? I need clear instruction on the tomfoolery that you guys are pulling here. What are we doing?
If these guys are taking too long, I'm gonna throw another rocket.
I'm gonna go and see what's going on.
Kanan's
essentially.
stealth already, so he's stealth boy. Thorfinn's stealth.
Yeah.
Norback, are you even attempting to stealth?
No.
Okay,
I'm
love
gonna
it.
stand here. I'll
That's
give
fine.
him like 10 seconds before I throw this rock.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
now
ready
I'm worried.
to.
Now I'm gonna go stealth.
I'm ready.
Yeah, you have no idea what he's throwing it at either. Cool, Norback, make an attack roll. Thorfinn, are you attacking as well?
Yeah, I'm
Attack
trying
roll
to.
with Dex, you said, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
with flat desks for you because you're not proficient with
RD.
throwy things.
20.
It bounces off of the stalactite and does nothing with a 19, Norback.
Yo,
You get no
I'm-
reaction.
It is a pebble, so.
7. Light crossbow attack.
Okay, Thorfinn, you go and you fire with a weapon, and all you hear is, "Hey, watch out!" And you watch as, before the bolt even ever makes its way over there, the entire ceiling, all of it, begins to shake and shudder as right above you guys, you see as from the right side here, there are 3 stalactites that come loose and then just lash out towards the group, towards Norback, Thorfinn, and Kanan. The 3 of you are within range. First one is, so that's an 18 on Norback to hit. Nope, yes, 18 to hit on you, Norback.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't do any damage, but you feel its sticky exterior wrap around you and begin to pull you towards the center over here.
I see the problem.
17 to hit on Thorfinn,
No.
and then a 22 to hit on Kanan. You two are currently grappled and being pulled towards this creature off to the side. What you now see is a massive creature with multiple tendrils, all currently across the ceiling, with more that are currently unveiling themselves and roping you in, which is fitting because it's called a roper. All right, roll initiative. Wait, roll initiative.
Oh my god, this is a big boy.
Oh, it's huge. This thing has been around for a very long time and had the luxury to grow. Oh god.
Keep his tentacle everywhere.
Oh, I rolled so bad.
If it's in the consequences of my action, yes.
Yep.
Twice today.
Yep.
Those are bad rolls.
Each creature 25 feet? Holy shit. You're right here. You're right there.
Whoa.
So it pulls you both 25 feet towards it immediately. And
Not
makes
even
one
us,
bite
right?
attack? And makes one bite attack? Hold on. I gotta roll the d4. Norback. It's gonna try to do a bite attack against you. Oh, that's not gonna hit. There's no way. That's a 6 plus 7. Nope, that's not gonna hit. You watch as the tendril pulls and lifts you off the ground. Its massive mouth open in a singular slit. Multiple rows of teeth open to try to jaw at you, but you're able to kind of slide away and pull out of its mouth. Oh, okay. All right, U-boat, you're first to go.
Oh, this isn't fair.
Do I see the thing on the ceiling?
Oh
trying
yeah,
to open its jaw?
everybody sees the thing on the ceiling.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fun
everybody
fact, there's
sees
nothing on the ceiling.
No, but thank you. I guess what I'm also gonna say is, are they like on the same square as the big thing?
No, they're underneath it.
So I could cast Cloud of Dagger right on it
Yes,
and
yes,
not
you
hit my
could.
friends.
Correct. You
So I
100%
will
could.
do that.
Okay.
I will cast Cloud of Dagger on that thing, and with my bonus action, I'm gonna summon my last tentacle.
All right. Cool. Okay, Cloud Dagger.
Die.
Keep me in check with what it does, because I can't be bothered to remember right now. At that exact moment, Thorfinn,
Yes.
well, I guess he was pointing it to you guys. Norback, a potion comes and clinks off your head and lands on the ground beside you.
So I'll attack the big creature with my tentacle.
Okay.
Does 17 hit?
17 does not hit as the tentacle attacks the tentacle and just gets swatted away.
I will move back like here,
Okay.
in case these things cannot reach me, and I'll look exactly what Cloud Dagger does if it attacks right now or at the start of the next.
I'm gonna
turn.
move on to Norback in the meantime. Norback, what do you want to do? You've got
I
one.
try and get out of the grapple.
Okay, so you've got just to describe what's happening on the ceiling. You guys watch as 6 different tendrils have now come loose and are just swaying around like drapings, and of which 2 are currently attached to each of you individually, right? One and one, and it is tethered from you to it, and it's gonna reel you in to try to bite if it can. Okay, that's the situation. You want to break out of the grapple? You will do this with disadvantage as it has this adhesive coating around its tentacle. Athletics check, please. You break out, no problem. You're able to pry yourself out of it, no issues whatsoever, and are broken loose altogether and set free.
And run away.
It's your action. It will make an opportunity strike against you.
Don't give a shit.
All right, opportunity strike. That doesn't matter. I rolled a 12 total. Okay, you're able to walk out of its range. Start of its turn. Okay, perfect. Anything else, Norback?
No, I'm good.
All right, Thorfinn, your turn.
You should leave.
What? Leave? I want to get Kaden.
I too.
It's like you just left Kaden there. What do I do to try and free Kaden?
You can
attack.
try to use your athletics to help him pry it open. You can try to attack the tendril to break it or sever it. You can attack the creature to try to kill it. Options. Or more on par with your group, just kill your own partner. You know, that helps.
You do owe me one.
It works pretty well so far.
That's true.
I'll do the acrobat. Oh wait, you know what? I'll try and attack it, and then if I use athletics, is it a bonus or an action?
No, that's an action.
To free Kaden, that's an action. So I guess I'll just stay here and just like try and free Kaden.
Okay, give me an athletics check, please. Ooh, unfortunately, you're not able to do that. Actually, Norback, with the rules of how this thing works, you're actually able to destroy that tendril that you broke out of. You're able to basically snap it. The way the rules for this tendrils work, you rolled well enough and you snapped that tendril, and it's not functional. Yeah, so that's 5 tendrils functional right now. But you're not able to free Kanan.
Can I use my bonus action to attack the tendril with my offhand?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
I'll give you that. Nope. You go to swipe at it and it just kind of slips right off of that nasty coating that it has on the outside. Done?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. It is my turn. First thing it's gonna do is try to make an attack roll against you, Kanan, with its bite.
First off, it takes 11 slashing damage.
11 slashing damage. Okay. That is a 23 to hit, Kanan. You take 22 points of piercing damage as it reels you up off the ground and chomps down on your body and just starts to grind its teeth into your flesh. 22 points. And then I'm going to, you watch as another tendril comes down towards you, Thorfinn, rushes down to try and grapple you. Wow, I rolled a 4, so that misses. 10 feet of movement. So, 5, 10. Whoops. Oh, I can't.
Oh.
Hold on.
That moves.
It
That's unfair.
move?
How do I send this to the back? To the back. There we go. And Kanan, you are brought with it as you are attached. And then right here, I'm gonna make an attack roll towards Norback and Yubo. So that Norback. It's got a
What?
50-foot reach. The
Over
tendrils.
around the corner.
Yep. Well, the tendrils move. That's why it
know.
moved. It came down to here. The tendrils off the ceiling come down. You watch as they whip out towards the group, and that is a 25 for you, Norback. It wraps around you, and that is
Of
a
course it does.
15 around you, Yubo.
I
that
think
it?
it hits.
Okay, double check.
Yes, it does.
Motherfucker, can we trade?
So you guys are grappled as well, and I don't think I can pull you on. Pulls each
can't.
creature grappled by it up to 25 feet straight towards it. Oh, okay, so it just grinds you two. 5, 10, 25. I'd be right there. 25. Right there. The two of you just get ground by the wall and dragged in towards it. Okay,
Awesome.
that's the end of its turn. Kanan, your turn.
I'm gonna do a rapier attack to try to cut the tendril.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, fuck.
Unable to, unfortunately.
Okay. I will try with my second attack.
Yeah, that's a good hit. Oh, wait a second, it doesn't hit. Bounces off of it.
What?
How high is the fucking AC?
20.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna survive this shit, guys.
Jesus.
Not gonna last.
The tendril. Okay.
Yubo, your turn.
Yeah. Fuck, how much HP do you have, Kanan?
16.
16.
Nice, okay.
This is so stupid.
This is bad, yeah.
I just want to know. I want you guys to know. I had
where's-
nothing to do with this. Okay?
No, you don't.
You guys
You don't.
fucking
Fucking
threw
idiots
rocks.
doing idiots thing.
Is
You couldn't script this any better if you could.
I couldn't.
is Goldar and Evelyn in this attack with us?
No.
No, but
they're not here. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not here.
I will. Fuck, man. You're gonna. I'm sorry, but like, I have to do something, and there's tentacles all around us. So the most logical thing for me to do is to cast an AOE spell around to try and kill it because they are not gonna have an AC hit. So
Don't-
I'm gonna
Are
fight
you gonna kill
tentacles
two-
with tentacles.
2 party members in one session.
I mean, worst case, I'm doing
Minimum.
18 damage. So yes, it's possible.
That's yeah.
But I don't know what to do otherwise.
So
I'm gonna
far.
be honest. Like,
So
I
one
feel
of
like,
the
uh,
tactical things that you should be doing is evaluating the turn order.
yeah.
Look at who's where.
Yeah.
This should be part of that
Yeah.
decision. Because remember, you can hold your action.
Yeah, essentially ready my action.
Yes. So I'll give you a free one here. If I were you and you wanted to do like something to sever all the tendrils, I would ready my action to do whatever it is you plan to do right after the roper goes.
Yeah.
Then
That's also
Kanan
what
and
I'm
everybody's
thinking.
free, assuming that it succeeds with whatever you're trying to do.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that because then that would be weird. If he gets hits, if Kenyon gets hits and gets down, I could kill him. So,
Yeah, but
I
your whole
will-
party is going right after that, and he's
Yeah,
free
right after.
of the tendril. Whereas if you do it now and he goes unconscious, he's still connected, and they can just rope him in.
Mhm.
Think about that, right? Two different.
Yeah, I'll try it. I'll ready my action to cast Harms of Audar
Okay.
after the roper goes.
All right.
And that's gonna be my action, and my bonus action is gonna be to move my own tentacle closer to that tentacle. Actually, I'll
Sure.
move it here. I'll try to free Kanan. I'm trying to attack
Oh.
the tentacle.
All right. Go for it.
And yeah, that's it.
All right.
Next.
Norback, it's your turn. You got a tendril on you, and you're right next to it, basically. Remember, this thing's upside down. It comes down to a cone, and a singular eye that's like blinking and gross. So
I'm gonna
technically,
try and cut the tentacle.
should be like that. Immersion, baby.
Flip it.
All
Flip
right.
it. Flip it.
Make you can either do this via an attack roll or athletics. Your choice.
I'm gonna do it by attack roll.
All right, go for it. Yeah, that works. That's actually the exact amount of everything. It's got 20 AC, and you need 10 damage to cut it. So you swipe across, and you're able to sever yours without any problems whatsoever.
Hey, run away!
Okay. It will try to make an opportunity strike. No.
Am I really in its range?
It's got a 50-foot reach.
Oh, that's right. That is such bullshit.
50
Don't
feet
you have
of reach.
multi-attack?
It's
Oh,
got
yeah,
a multi-4 attack.
Okay, then let me. Can I get a redo on my thinking there?
Yeah, 100%. You're welcome to redo.
Okay, I'll try and cut Kanan's fucking.
Okay.
Christ. Look at Donkey, he's fucking running.
That death did something to Norback. Usually Norback would just type and then like
Yeah,
And we tried to help him after we fucked him up.
you guys tried. That one is unsuccessful. It hits and just bounces off. Oh my god.
And now you could run technically.
Yes,
You still have your action.
Thorfinn, you're next. Get ready.
Your movement.
Okay, you're up, Thorfinn. What are you gonna do?
Can I reach and I attack the actual roper?
Yes, of course you can. You can basically reach the very edge of its tip, like right basically where the eyebrows would be. You can jump up and pierce it. Pretty
Alright.
nasty.
Can I attack it? And then
This is what happens when Goldar isn't around with a stupid ass cannon. Unfortunate, man. You're not able to get that extra reach in. It bounces off.
I'll use my bonus action to feed Kanan a potion.
That is your action. Bonus action is to
wait.
feed yourself.
Feed yourself.
Yes.
Huh. Hey, I guess. Damn it.
That was a nice thought.
I respect it.
Ooh.
You tried.
I guess I'll just try to attack him offhand because I don't want to like leave here until Kieran's clear. God damn it, this is a bad. Rolls are bad.
Unsuccessful. It is a
I'll figure,
Roper's
yeah.
turn. And first, it's gonna make tendril attacks. You've broken 2, so it's got 1 occupied. It's got perfect. It can make an attack against both of you. Wait. Oh, and it
No,
regrows
it's
1
all
per
one.
turn.
1 per turn, really?
Yes, that's literally what it says. Which it can extrude a replacement on its next turn.
So we're constantly fighting new tentacles.
It only grows 1 back, so if you break multiple,
Yeah, but it's hard to break in it, at 20.
correct.
I'm the
100%.
only one who has broken any tentacles so far.
Back, broke another one. So actually, it has all of its tendrils because it had 2.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So make an
You only
attack
broke one
against
per turn.
Thorfinn. That is a 18 to hit Thorfinn.
I'll use my reaction to dodge it.
Okay. All right. It misses. And then Norback. That's a 2, so it misses. All right. Both of you are good. And then it's gonna reel in. I am going to roll a d2. 1 is Kanan and 2 is. Okay. That is. Did it roll? Hey, there we go. It's gonna be you. That is a 19 to hit on Yubo. As you are reeled in, you're going to take
It does
22
hit.
points of piercing damage.
All right, that hurts.
All right,
Ouchie,
that is
ouch.
the end of my
And now
turn.
I'm pissed, so I'm casting in Arms of Adar.
All right, what does that do?
It does 3d6. Give me a sec. Let me roll the damage.
27 health.
So it's gonna be 13 damage, but it is a strength saving throw to save half, essentially.
It fails.
If it fails, it also cannot take its reaction. This is plural.
So
It
in
can have
one,
multiple.
you know what? Fail.
Uh-oh.
Fail. That's the main one fails. The 2 fail. That's the 3rd one fails. 4th one succeeds. So 1 success. Roll 1 down. Fail.
And the range of that
Fail.
is
Holy
10.
shit. 1.
It's 10 feet radius, by the way.
Tentacle
Okay.
succeeded.
And then
So it goes to Norback.
I'm gonna roll
What?
a d6, and I'm gonna see which tendril succeeded. Numbers 1
Okay.
and 2 will be you and Kanan. So if I roll a 1 or a 2, no, I don't know how to do this.
Well, you guys should also do a strength saving throw.
Yes.
And my
Wait, what's the
spell
range of
DC,
that one, and when did
it's 10.
where did you cast it?
It's 10 feet and it's
10
on me.
feet, which is everybody in this group.
And the spell save DC is 14, so you need to pass 14.
Yeah, I failed on everything except for one, so I take 13 damage to everything. And so basically,
Alright.
5 out of the
All but
6
one.
tendrils immediately get eviscerated with frost and water just splashed across and cut.
It's just tentacles ripping up the tentacles.
Oh, even better. Tentacles just come up and basically grab and tear them apart and to pieces. The one that is left, I roll a d6 / roll a d6. That is left. Hold on. Which one will it be? Number 2 is left. So out of you two, that's gonna be one of them. Let's see if I roll it. Neither of you.
Okay,
So
then-
you guys are broken free.
Kanan, you also need to make a strength saving throw.
Oh,
There you go.
okay.
Okay, everybody is free right now. The
Let's
ropers,
ride!
all of the ropers'
Okay.
arms are currently broken except one.
Alright. Well, Kanan, you take 13
much?
damage,
13. Okay.
and you cannot use your reaction. Everybody else takes 7 damage.
I already took my 7 damage.
Okay.
Now, the great point is to leave, like dash, leave.
Wait, what?
50
Why is
foot
Kanan
range.
at the top of this?
Or just fuck it
Yeah.
up.
Just run 60 feet.
But wasn't
Uh-huh.
Kanan supposed to go after the roper? Why are you going?
I readied my action.
Oh shit, you're right. Sorry,
You
sorry,
told
sorry.
him to ready
Okay,
your action.
so then you're ready to action, execute, you're done. Kanan, now it's your turn. I confused myself, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my last potion.
Okay.
Oh, that's okay.
Good change of pace.
Mixed results.
It is mixed results, but
Yeah.
it's a good
And I will longbow attack.
You are in close proximity, so this will
Is
be
that?
disadvantage.
I was gonna say, am I like right on it, or was I just like float?
You're like
Yes.
you're right now.
You can
you're,
move
You're
right
right
on
next to it.
Its reaction is
Yeah.
gone, so you can move.
Oh, it is. Okay, then I will
Correct.
move.
Yeah.
Move here and longbow attack.
Go for it. That hits. Good hit.
Nice.
That is a really good hit. Okay, guys, second attack here too.
Alright.
Nice.
It is bloodied.
Yes. Oh,
Sweet.
yeah, let's fuck it up.
All right,
We
your
can
turn.
do this.
Fuck it up.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
I will.
Did we? Does he still have clouded daggers on him, or was it back over?
No, the cloud dagger is like
Yeah.
over there.
It moves 10 feet
Uh,
after its
I
turn.
will move there and I will cast cloud dagger like on it again
Okay, all right.
because fuck the DC, the AC of that thing.
Yeah, the AC is brutal for this thing. All right, Norback, your turn.
And I will use my tentacle to attack it.
All right, that hits. Good rolls.
Yeah.
You guys are coming in clutch. Holy crap. Okay,
5 cold
okay.
damage.
All right, all right.
Would I be able to reach it with a melee weapon?
Of course,
It also
yeah.
has 10 less movement speed.
Oh shit, it can't move. It only
And it's
has
on
a movement
the
attack.
daggers.
That's a crazy combo.
So,
All right, go.
anyways,
That hits.
Oh.
13 damage.
that's 2 not once.
No. Oh, for your
No,
damage.
on the
for your
damage.
Yeah. Okay, that
Double
hit.
damage.
Your first one cuts in deep, and you see this weird blackish blood start to pour out.
That one doesn't.
That one does not hit.
And then I move away.
Wait, are you raging?
Yes,
Okay. This is your last rage, eh?
that's my last rage.
All right. Okay. And you move away. All right, sure.
God damn it.
Thorfinn, your turn.
There it is. Fuck.
I'm sorry, man.
Shit.
I'm sorry. Not able to
Hate it
succeed on this
so
one.
much.
You need to roll one better, my friend.
Hey, I've given you a resource to use that nobody in our team seems to be using ever,
What resource?
except
I use
Kanan.
mine.
Wanna use- I don't
Yeah.
want to use it
What
now.
resource? I don't remember.
Moving on.
The inspiration.
Yes, you miss.
yeah.
What do you want to do?
I'll just attack with offense. Look it in the eye. Stay here.
All right. That's it. You're done. Moving on to my turn.
No, attack with offense.
Yep. Go
Offense
for
attack.
it. Go for it.
God damn it.
It eats your offhand dagger.
God. It's fine. I'm not using my yearning.
Yeah, it slips out of your hand and just goes right into its mouth. I am going to grow a tentacle, so I get 2 tentacles now.
You also
I
take. Come on, man.
pot of daggers.
You also take 9 damage.
I fail my save, so I take 9 damage.
Oh, me?
No,
No,
there's
me.
no save on that. It's
Oh.
just take damage.
Just damage. Cool, that's fine.
Is that an AOE that still
It's like,
lingers?
yeah, fuck me, I guess.
It's critical. It is critical, folks. It is my turn. My 2 tentacles. One will go to Thorfinn. That is a 20 to hit.
I'll use my reaction to dodge it.
But
Yeah,
what the
20
fuck's
AC.
your
Wait.
AC when you dodge?
20.
If it's 20 when you dodge,
it's
that means
meter
it does hit you.
beats. Yeah, I still get the hit. So don't use it. You are grappled. The
Oh, wait.
second one will go to Norbert.
Oh, so that's it.
You are the closest. And that is not going to hit unless it does. 14?
No.
Okay. All right. So sorry for your luck, Thorfinn, but it's going to try to bite you. And that one is 16.
Nope, that does not hit.
Kaden, your turn. Thorfinn is
Without
currently
giving my
roped.
reaction.
Guys,
Long
are such a
bow.
pain in the ass. Oh my god.
How did this go from
so
horrible to
annoying.
this is fine? How did this go from this is going awfully to this is going just
Stupid,
fine?
dude. God damn it. Both miss. Sorry, man. Yubo, your turn. So
I'll
stupid.
just Eldritch Blast the hell out of this
All
thing.
right, go for it.
They both fell, and I will use my tentacle to attack it, which also fails.
also
So that was my
fails.
turn.
Yep. Norback, your turn. You're just stuck in his hate circle. The only reason there's an initiative right now is to see if Thorfinn gets eaten. It's the only reason.
God,
That
that's not hit
misses.
shit.
You swipe. Are you going for the roper's arm that's attacking
No,
Thorfinn?
I'm just going for the enemy. Okay,
Oh,
okay.
go for him.
That one hits.
There it is.
It's not looking good, man. It is not looking good. Is it then your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Thorfinn, your turn. You're currently tethered to this thing, lifted off the floor. Its massive, like, gross saliva mouth is right beside your face.
And I tried to attack it, and I miss.
Okay.
I'll just sit there and just do my offhand. I just try to tank it.
Misses.
Alright.
Norback.
You take,
Ah,
It.
you
I
take
rolled.
9 damage.
Oh my god, Jesus, this guy.
what is that skill? Is it like lingering in
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an AoE that lasts there for a minute.
It's a single like square attack
Yeah.
where there's a bunch of clouds of daggers are just floating around and just slashing away. Norback, that is an 11 to hit, misses.
No.
Oh, I have 3 tendrils. So Kanan, you're next. That is a 16 to hit, Kanan.
Yeah.
Okay, you are ropered. Yubo, that is a 21 to hit, and you both
yeah.
get pulled in. 25
Does that
feet.
consider an attack that I need to do concentration on? Or
No,
not?
because it doesn't
there's
do any
no
damage.
right?
No.
Yeah, okay.
So now, with the 3 of you ropered, I'm gonna roll a d6. 1, 2, Thorfinn, and so forth around the round. Just roll 1d6. So Thorfinn is gonna go for a bite on you. That is a natural. I mean, it's a 13 plus 7, so 20 to hit.
I'll use my reaction.
But you
Still
don't
good.
dodge it.
To do what?
It still
I
hits
still hit on your dodge. To half?
It was still hit on your dodge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's a meter beat, right? So at 20, I still
Yeah,
meet
it's,
your
just-
AC.
You can have it
just
though, yeah.
So half the damage, which you would have taken 22, but you take 11. That's the end of its turn because it can't move. Kaden, your turn. You are connected to its tendril.
Well, you could move this turn though, to be fair.
Where's it gonna go? Like,
I'm just saying it could.
you're right, it could, but I can't move it anywhere.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a rapier attack.
Okay, go for it. Oh! How do you want to kill it?
I want to stick the rapier right in its eye and just cut it in half.
Ooh, nice. Thorfinn, you're right underneath this, which is perfect and poetic. You puncture its eye and rip right through it, and all of its innards and grossness come and pour over you, Thorfinn. And it's like this gross, sticky tar-like material, so you're covered from head to toe in like black tar, and your clothes are sticking to you. Your hair is like all matted and nasty, and it's got like intestinal nastiness all over you too. But this thing is sufficiently deadified. Combat is over.
I mean, we're loose, right?
You guys are all loose as the arms
I'm
drop
gonna
down.
run away from the cloud of daggers that's been.
Yeah, just fucking concentration. Like, it's fine.
Just like swirling around in front of your face the whole time. Dude,
But
if-
that's a good reaction.
if the roper was an intelligent creature, it would have just pulled him into the cloud of daggers before it came to itself, but it's not.
That's what I thought you would do when I said that. I'm like, you could technically just move one step like to the back and like slice one of us.
I could, but its intelligence is 7, so that made no sense. Like, I'm not gonna do that for just because I would. But the combat completed, the entire thing disattaches or unattaches from the ceiling and just plummets to the ground, and there's nasty, like, undulating motion of its flesh as it slowly subsides on the floor. Yubo.
Oh, that was disgusting. Well, if you say my name, I'm just gonna look around the room and see what's in there. It's the first time I get here, technically.
Yes.
So.
You and Kanan, actually. I did finish my sentence. You
Oh,
both,
sorry.
with your passive perception, see something very interesting. The two giant glowing blue crystals in this room, they look like they have a very interesting shape to them. Making way over, the crystals that are jettisoning out of the ground, they seem to have a very familiar shape to them, and it's loose. You're able to break one off, and it's got that same jagged appearance that could indent or fit into the indentation of the wall.
Yeah, Cannon, I think we should bring that up to the wall before, right?
Yeah, I think
Would you
that's fair.
agree?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna clean everyone off using prestidigitation.
Oh my god.
We're
That's
using the
awesome.
tools we have.
Holy crap! We're 20
I forgot
sessions
I
in
had
and he
that.
remembered about it.
I know, it's surprising. It's
It's
not like I was reminded in chat.
It's freaking incredible. Wait, who reminded you? Oh,
Thorfinn.
down there. I
Thorfinn
see. I see. Okay,
Well, I'm gonna go check these bags over here.
Thorfinn and Kanan and Yubo, you guys are working on the crystals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Norbak, you go over and you start to look at the barrels. Thorfinn, what do you want to do? This matters. I can't hear you. You're muted.
Easy, you're muted.
Oh, before I do anything, I'm gonna drink one of my 2 remaining potions.
Okay, and then
Damn, I ate a lot. And then
Maybe-
check the body, see if I can find anything useful.
give me an investigation check. Norbak, you go over to the barrels that are in this location and start to look around, and immediately you notice that these barrels are familiar. This tunnel has this like ash or soot covered on the edges, and this tunnel connects to the underground compound below the library. The very few pieces of cargo that they were able to harvest or extract is still sitting in this room. Looking through it, you find nothing of actual use, scrap metal and leathers and things of that nature. However, there's one nice ornate small chest, and when you open it inside, you find that circular glass object with that swirling, glittery liquid inside. Everything else is
How
of
much?
no value.
I'm gonna turn around and be like, "Hey guys, I found shiny."
Oh yeah, don't drop it. I remember that shiny. Just like with my finger up in the air.
You're the dumbass trying to put your finger in magic.
And you're the dumbass flinging it over your head, so you know.
Touche.
Thorfinn, as you're exploring inside of the roper and all around it, you find in its intestinal compartments, you find 2 blades. One is a +1 longsword, and you find a +1 dagger. You also find a greater healing potion inside of it, and the remnants of what look like almost completely dissolved in the toe.
Oh no, it's not Steven, is it?
Well, those guys
It
are
was
looking this
Steve.
way.
But that one is burned.
Yeah, Steve is dead, super dead. Guys, that was fucking stupid.
It worked out in the end.
No.
My question is, what was that wisdom saving throw you made me do?
Oh, good question.
Fair enough.
So, do we have the crystals out now?
Yes. Oh, you guys had them immediately.
Okay.
There's
Mark,
like
you're
a
muted.
thing that comes out immediately. Yeah, you two could have been walking and doing that, but we could jump you guys over to that space right
Or is
now.
there anything to that well or whatever this is there?
That's the tunnel that goes down and connects to the
Oh,
library.
okay, that's what it is.
That-
It's the
that
one
is
I
the tunnel.
burnt to ashes.
Yes, that's
Okay,
the
no, I thought it was in the wall or something. Okay, that makes sense.
Can we check if there's anything we can salvage from that mess?
That is all there is to salvage. The tunnel itself, you guys can go down and look if you want. It's a ways to go, but you can get there if you want to.
I can assume what's down there.
Yeah, it's probably all burned out and full of toxic fumes and shit.
Yeah, exactly. There's a few things that got out, and it's in this room. You guys make your way back to the room with the inscriptions on the wall and are able to slot the gems into the wall
There's
here.
light
And
now.
excuse me,
There's light now. The red light wasn't there before, I feel
it
like.
was definitely.
It was.
okay.
It's just it was overshadowed
Oh, okay.
with that because
Uh,
canon.
You guys, yeah, you guys have bright light. When you get close to those types of lights, it overshadows it. But regardless, you start to do it, and the entire wall depresses, and you can find, like, you see like dust unsettle off of its edges from a door that has not been opened for a very, very long time. And in front of you is a passageway. I can't. You guys have to do it. There you go. Ah,
Okay.
sorry.
Well,
is a
me
room.
and Norback has the most health, so me or him
I
should
got
probably
this.
try to
Okay.
look okay.
Look, walking inside Norback, you can see this seems to be like a bunker of sorts. And the impression that gives you this is everything in here was haphazardly thrown in very quickly. There are artworks, tapestries, rugs and carpets, and busts of marble and, whatever, that are just thrown in here. Things that are very nice and expensive that are not nicely put away. On the
So
floor,
a last-ditch effort to hide something for
correct.
safekeeping.
Yes. And on the floor, there are 3 chests, all of which just look like mundane things. The first one, you test it and it's unlocked. Opening it up inside, you see a large collection of coins, golds and platinums and coppers alike. I'll give you that value afterwards. The second chest, you open it, and inside you find different drapings, clothings from a time very long ago. No one that you've interacted with in present day wears anything like this. It's an
I wanna
extremely,
wear it.
extremely. I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. Why would you say that? I wasn't even on my mind. You son of a bitch.
Don't give the
Give it
DM.
to me, goddammit!
I wasn't even thinking about it. The third chest.
You should expect the unexpected, motherfucker.
You're right. Just like you. The third chest you open. It's a mimic. Roll initiative. I'm kidding. No, you're fine.
Okay.
The third chest. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that to you guys.
I was gonna
The-
say, why the fuck would there be a mimic in a goddamn bunker?
Oh,
You're right, exactly. It's like a last ditch and a second ditch effort to make sure anybody comes in and has a bad day. But no, it's perfectly fine. The third chest opens up as well, and inside of it there is only one object and nothing else. Here you find almost like a small what would be like a shield, like a crest, like a family crest, except in the center of it you see a shadowed, like the silhouette of a man T-posed, and around it a circle and lines that connect to the edges beyond. That is all you find in this room.
kind of a symbol of like humanity that we know as a, in real life.
Yeah, very much.
So we take that object. We obviously take the money.
What was the middle chest? I missed it.
Coins.
Clothing, essentially.
It's coins.
No, the middle. What? The
Middle
one
chest is
was
coins.
clothing.
The right chest has clothing and things in it of a era long ago. Nobody in present day wears anything that even remotely resembles this stuff. And then the
That's
last
not
thing,
take it.
right?
Like I said, that I want to wear.
What'd
I'm
you
still
say?
gonna take it. There's a clothing store around. Maybe they would be interested in old antiquities, stuff like that. Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's also a bunch of artworks and stuff, right?
Yes, there's a bunch of different things all around the room here. Paintings and whatever else is and such.
Bunch of loot was essentially.
Yes.
I will start picking up anything, like some of the expensive stuff around the room to carry out with me.
Do you guys have a bag of holding with you?
I think we have the foldable hole.
Yeah, we have that. We could put everything in there and just
That's
carry the
true.
whole.
Yeah. The
That makes
bag of
sense.
holding is it's with the.
That's gold there.
Goldar.
That's what I want to double check. Okay, sure.
He's our safekeeper.
You guys want to use the portable hole?
Yeah,
Yes.
that sounds more smart.
Okay. You just start siphoning shit in there. Just throw the
Like,
chests
even the
and-
paintings,
Throw
everything.
even everything.
No problem. You're able to get the whole room basically, since it is basically a 10 by 10 in this space. It is like impossibly full, but fold it up and it goes right in your pocket.
Yeah.
Good to go.
No.
Let's get out before more of these Nato motherfucker come out.
Yeah.
We spend way too
I
much
mean-
time in here.
No, there's obviously a second door behind behind the chest somewhere. We just don't know it.
Yeah, because the DM's that nice to give you a contingency escape plan. Totally. Okay.
You're not that nice, let's be honest.
I'm not even this nice. I don't know why I gave you loot. But anyway, it's not the point. You guys start to make your way out of the dungeon. Are you guys heading out the same way you came in?
We don't know of another way out.
Right.
Well, there's the other tunnel with
Yes,
fumes and
the other
stuff.
tunnel.
But...
True, but that leads to a burnt area with toxic fumes.
We can scout ahead and double back worst case, but like that should be a last
I mean,
resort.
we can
type thing.
scout the temple if it's clear.
Do you want to do that since you're the selfiest of the selfie
How
boy
about
we have?
Yeah.
Mr. Ratman here?
It takes an hour to summon one.
Takes an hour
Yeah.
to summon.
But did it ever die?
Yes, I threw it at the big mole thing.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck.
Yeah, I guess we just have to.
Give me a stealth check, please.
I'll go just behind you. Well, I mean,
We could go hide in the tunnel
Oh, wait.
until they make sure it's until a certain amount of time.
Skill checks. Spell.
Are you typing out all of your commands like that?
No, it's the drag down menu, like the some sort of the like
Yeah, that's what I had to. Where you click
yeah, same
skill check, and then it's got all the different
Ah,
ones, and you have to put in advantage,
I got it.
disadvantage, and
Yeah. That's right. We did do that last time. That is correct.
I gave everybody that, I think.
Yeah. The
yeah,
macros
it's
are
pretty useful.
make this so much better. Anyways, okay, you start to go down this hallway, and you make your way all the way to the front where you initially came in. You find nothing. The pathway ahead is still clear. There's no one impeding your movement ahead. You continue down through that tunnel that you used behind this hidden passage, and as you get closer to the basement of the Nato temple, you can hear in the distance people grunting, shouting, and metal that is clinging against one another. Sounds like
Ooh,
there's some
fighting
combat. Some type of combat is happening in the distance.
With my stuff, I wanna see who's fighting who.
Okay, you get out to the bottom, and in the basement itself, you can see probably 6 or 7 of these Nato members that have been just decimated and killed. Going up the staircase slowly to the main floor, you see there's 4, possibly 5, a 5th that you can't see, Nato members that are currently fighting a completely hooded individual. And they are throwing out spells and attacks you've never seen. At one point, you watch as they are attacking and everything. It's just bouncing off some type of force field shield that they've got around them. And on their turn, you watch as they lay a finger out, and a small blackish beam connects out and hits the person, and they immediately disintegrate into ash and just
Or use
dissipate
disintegration,
into the wind. and then turn their attention on the other four as they're doing the best they can. One tries to leave, yet this one throws a dagger towards it, right the back, the skull of their head, and they drop to the ground and slide dead on the floor. One by one, systematically, this hooded individual is just murdering them.
I am gonna stay hidden. Hopefully, wait until it's done.
It doesn't take very
Whatever.
long. It takes the better part of maybe 30 seconds before all the Nato are completely eradicated.
Jesus.
And this individual walks up to the second floor slowly. Have not noticed you, but they're walking to the second floor before they're completely out of sight from you. And you can hear them doing something up there, rifling through their possessions.
I'm gonna go back down and tell the party what I just saw, and just tell them about the guy had. Maybe I don't know. We wait a while or go the other way, and because he might get the idea of just going down here, and
I mean,
he
the
looks
enemy
strong.
of my enemy is my friend, right?
Yeah, or not. We don't know
Or
that.
not.
I'll just throw away my Nato robe and never smile again. I'll just-
I forget if I'm even wearing those still.
Never smile again.
I forget if I'm even wearing those robes or I fucking put on my regular clothes again.
Awesome.
I think we should burn these robes.
It's like
Yubo.
I can imagine that he might be an angry boss. Like he might be an angry higher up of the Nato clan.
It's, I mean, it's obviously a very strong and not very friendly towards the Nato spellcaster.
Yeah, but as Thorfinn is mentioning, it could also be their boss that is very displeased with their failures.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I want to be in the middle of him and anything he's going for. I would personally just get the fuck out.
How do
Be
you
in
feel
town
about
as
this?
quickly as possible.
He is in the temple. He might notice us leaving.
Just bolt it.
Do we bolt it?
I would just bolt it.
I like this plan.
Why am I supposed to be able to sneak? I'm terrible at this. I don't want to try that. Let's just run.
Exactly. So yeah,
Fair
again,
enough.
Okay. So we just, as a group, we go out the temple.
Well, yeah, there's nothing that really stops us. Every Nato is basically dead, and he's upstairs. So let's just run out.
Okay.
You know,
If you have a better solution, I'm all ears, to be honest.
There's probably
Can-
like three,
can
but let's
we-
not worry about that.
can we check the Nato bodies? Maybe I got some like potions or something useful.
They're upstairs. They're in the basement,
okay.
main floor, and
Yeah.
some on the second floor.
Yeah, we're in the basement right now, right?
You guys are in the underground, not even
Yeah.
in the basement
Underground.
yet.
Oh, okay.
I'll go into the basement then.
Yeah, so he's at the second floor, right?
Yes,
Okay, so not at the first floor where we can't get out. He's actually the second floor.
yes, that would be the main floor. The second floor is
Mhm.
above that.
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
Sometimes, depending on what country, I guess.
It does actually depend on the country.
I know it does. But yeah, no. Basement, main floor, second floor. Norback, you went to the basement. You see the carnage everywhere. Blood.
I'll go with him. Like, there's no reason.
I'm
not to.
used to seeing
Yeah.
a lot of that.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
What?
Not surprising.
While we're there, yeah, I guess Kanan's idea of like checking for any potions we can use for the dead bodies.
Sure, that's very different from bolting, but
I'm
I mean,
just
for
gonna
now,
walk up the stairs.
we can bolt once we get to the main floor.
yeah, I guess.
But like we're still in the basement, we can still check the bodies.
You guys check the bodies and you find nothing other than used and crude weaponry like daggers and short swords. Nothing of value or
Okay.
reused.
I'll just leave my robes there so that it looks like somebody else got disintegrated or something.
I'll also throw whatever I have left of my robes over there, the Nato ones. Who needs them anyways?
I want to make sure I don't have any Nato memorabilia, like any.
I'm just a collector, I promise.
I
And
was a
I guess-
collector.
Okay, what's the plan here? You guys are in the basement right now, just finished searching all the bodies. You can hear a lot of kerfuffle up top in the sense of like crates are being moved, chairs are being tossed. Somebody is really doing a thorough job of checking everything up there.
I'm
So you're-
going to leave.
You're still stealth and you want to take a peek?
No.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm just getting out.
Norbak, you both, Thorfinn, you guys bolt one after another up the stairs, run, and no responses whatsoever. Whoever is doing whatever they're doing, making enough kerfuffle that they're distracted. Kanan, you go up and as well following the group. Just before you leave, you look over your shoulder and right by the pillar, next to the railing, looking onto the main floor, you see a hooded individual, very familiar from the last time. Red eyes, swirling, and just arms crossed, leaned up against the pillar. And just as you leave, you hear the person say, "I'll be seeing you soon. Don't go too far." And you go and pass through the front door and you're out into the street, the busy populace of Winterfell. And that's where we're going to wrap up today's session.
Cool.
Good session, guys.
Amazing.
That went
Amazing
well, I
stupidity.
guess.
That was good. That was, yeah, well, the first
I
half
don't know
was
how
a
you.
shit
It
show.
depends on how you define well.
You guys
Well,
had
there was a well.
you guys had the perfect shit sandwich, like shit bun, and all the meat in the middle. Like,
Yeah.
perfect.
We went
Shit
from
bun, shit
thinking
bun, shit meat.
I was thinking we were going to take the tentacle thing out in one round, and then nobody hit a shot.
Nobody. Well, 20
They had an
AC
AC of
is
20.
crazy. It's hard, right? Like, perfect example. Thorfinn uses reaction, gets 20 AC. I would admit I've missed most attacks against them, right? Even with a +7, which is basically what you guys have at this point is +7, right? It's difficult. It's hard to.
It's still 13
manage.
and up.
Yeah, exactly. But ropers are no joke, man. They're crazy monsters, but scaled to your level. Funny enough,
I
That's just
will
built
be
that way.
forever
Yeah.
curious on what that wisdom saving throw was.
Because usually it has like 10 HP, but I figured you scaled it up especially
No.
for that.
No, I didn't. I didn't scale anything up.
Well, okay, whatever. I'll let you finish your stream. We can talk about that
Yeah.
afterward.
Oh yeah, 100%. All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay, well, party people, folks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all in between and above, thank you so much for joining us for, oh my God, what am I doing? Stop that. That is not what I wanted to do at all. Oh God, you can see people's faces again. No, this is what I wanted to do. Aha, I'm zoomed out again. It's like I've never streamed before, good Lord. Regardless, that was a fun stream. I really liked that stream. These guys are, I'm so glad that these guys are starting to embrace the shenanigans of D&D, because it brings me so much joy. It brings me so much joy to watch them just starting to really get into it, right? Finally figure out their voice, finally figure out their position, what they can and can't do, how to interact with one another in the world. And it's increasing session by session, and that makes me very happy, and I love that. So, regardless though, that being said, today's session is completed. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching our craziness unfold. I have the entire series on YouTube, so if you're interested on that, you can go and check that out. That is in my About section. It's connected there. In my Discord, it also posts once it goes live. Go check that out. Yeah, if you want to be part of the Twitch integration for the campaign, just show up. I have the daily vibes. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just a redemption on a daily basis. And then in my Discord, I haven't for a while now, just because I've been so distracted and busy. I haven't done it, but not an excuse. I often give away free points. And today, for example, I gave Rebel 10 points for the sake of giving it to him. I gave 10 points to Instinctive, just because, why not, right? Regardless, I digress. Go check it out. If you're on YouTube, give me a like, give me a subscribe, give me a comment. I'd love to know what you thought of the session. What can I do better? What can I not do better? What did you hope you wanted to see? I like knowing that stuff because I like to implement it if possible. Nonetheless, this is the third time I've said nonetheless. Have yourself a great day.